Ahoy hoy, and welcome to Players and Book, where I get the DM for the best players in the world.
Oh.
All right. Uh Lauren, what's up?
Oh, geesh, I gotta go first now, don't I?
You're
Hi, I'm
first
Lauren
now.
Urban. Yeah, I am. That threw me off. Hi, I'm Lauren Urban, she, her. You can find all the stuff I'm doing at lauren-urban.com. Today, this afternoon, I'm playing Fairlos, the Tabaxi cleric, who is kind of happy that I'm sure we're done with everything here.
Hello, I am Jen Kretschmer. You can find me at dreamwisp.bisky.social and other Dreamwisp or Dreamwisp Gen places. And I am playing your friendly neighborhood tsunami druid Rivulet.
Yay! I'm Latia Jaquise. You can find me everywhere at Latia Jaquise, but today you can find me as Essiqua Havenwright, the Dragonborn Bladesinger wizard, who is also so sure that nothing more has to be done here right now.
Fair.
It's all
Rivulet
good.
questions all of that.
And Katie is out this
Something new
week.
and novel.
Katie is out this week. She is currently starting up a phase spider silk farm, but she's stuck in the ethereal plane.
Cool.
So.
Very
I
pretty.
hope she gets out soon.
I mean, yeah, that'd probably be for the best. Let's go ahead and get into our session summary. I will say I have, I think I'm going to leave the quotes out just to shorten them up a little bit more.
I keep saying, I know we're trying to shorten this intro, but I really think that you should do the longer summary for the session summary channel in the Discord, and then have a truncated version that you say.
Yeah. I gotta
agreed.
adapt because my process is like to do this. It's a whole thing, but I'll get around to going back to doing that. But I mean, this last one was easy because it was just a fight. So, session summaries for mostly combat are very easy to get through. Episode 45. Last episode was episode 45. Daughters of Brescia. This is going to be episode 46. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
of the
numbers
Secondhand
work.
Souls. The secondhand souls leave the library, fight their way through the castle and into the throne room. There they have a pitched battle with the other daughter of Brescia and her loyal guards before the enemy princess teleports away defeated. Crescenza shows up almost immediately and waits for Tallulah next to the mystic book. Tallulah teleports over to the book as well. It is 6:59 p.m. on Heart's Day, the 34th of Dreams. Somewhat appropriate that we're on Heart's Day for a liberation. And Crescenza reaches for Tallulah's hand while also reaching for the book. And they both vanish from view.
No, wait, stop.
Don't go.
Don't
no.
go. Hold on a second. No, I'm kidding. I apologize in advance if I get a little loopy. I am very tired.
I am here for the loop. I'm here.
But you guys are stuck in the room now with the surrendered guards and specifically Osmond Roche, who is still sort of down on his knees, wondering what the fuck just happened.
Verlos kind of also is wondering what the fuck just happened and is going to do her best to not let that show, and is going to make sure, just do a quick look around and make sure that because Tallulah has vanished, nobody has decided to get off of their knees and go, well, now it's time to fight again.
Yeah.
Okay, make an insight check.
Sure. 17.
Okay. So Osmond is not one of them, but a couple of the guards are considering it, but they threw their weapons down when they surrendered, and they're not immediately in reach, but they are considering it and eyeing their weapons. In fact, it'll be
Snonky will go around knocking the weapons away or grabbing them and teleporting them back. Weapons go bye-bye. No weapons for people who are just trying to use them on us. No, you may not.
Here's a note. You know from last time around, they seem to have some sort of connection to their tridents, the weapons that we're talking about.
That being said, I think it's still a useful gesture. Also, Fairless is still holding her hammer.
Right.
In a, not a I'm about to whack something, but in a I am ready to at any moment. The ones that start to look like they might call back their tridents and rejoin battle, they're going to get a very steady, go ahead and try me stare. They're going to get the, it's been a very long day. I'd like to not kill anybody else, but I will.
Make an intimidation check with advantage based off of Rivulet moving their weapons away from them even further.
Okay.
I think I would also be assisting with that. I know I'm in the water right now, so I'm just kind of doing.
Oh, it's all water in here.
Oh, that's right. I mean, I'm under the bridge,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I know there are a couple of things that are in the water around me. I'm just like, it's not damage control that I'm doing, but it's something like that.
No, we're blessed, but that's not ability checks. 13.
A 13. Let me just do a couple of things real quick.
I can also
Guidance.
throw some help in there
Yeah, if you want to guidance that
with
might be a good idea.
guidance. Yeah.
That would be helpful because as much as Fairlos is a big, giant, intimidating cat person, so like she's got this weird bit of almost a little bit adorable, which always kind of undercuts the intimidation factor. Oh, hey, that's a 4.
You just
so
look fluffy in the water.
There's a little bit too much. Okay, so that brings it up to, what did I roll?
You're
That's
you're at
17
17
total.
now.
Okay, that's much better.
The wisdom check that they just took to oppose you, one of them rolls a 1, one of them rolls a 3, one of them rolls an 18, but looking and seeing that he would be the only person re-engaging in the fight, he sort of you see him start to loosen up and sort of relax.
One of those, do you really want to try it?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Are you sure these are good decisions?
No, of course not.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so the right now you have control of the room. There are, to be fair, I mean, strictly speaking, Rivulet, you still have your vines up controlling things, right?
I do, yes.
Yeah. So whilst you have control over the room, you are, strictly speaking, very outnumbered still by the number of entities that are still left. If you guys want to do something to sort of collect them in one place and limit them or anything like that, now would be the time to do that.
So the queen has the sister left,
Yes.
Yeah, she's teleported away.
and before Tallulah jumped into the book, she had ordered what's his face to basically
Ferrero
go.
Rocher.
Yeah, Ferrero Rocher.
He has
there
gold
was
tinfoil armor.
yeah, exactly. But such a lovely on the inside. Basically go let's try to stop the
He
the
does
fighting.
have gold tinfoil armor.
And also let's just say it.
He's
Hot.
out.
Hot.
There had been discussion of let's try to get the word out that fighting's done. Let's stop the fighting. Has he made any move towards like leaving to start to tell people to stand down?
Okay, so this is all very sort of almost instantaneous. We've only had like a few seconds here.
Yeah.
He
Mhm.
does, like, it's interesting that he's even bothered getting on his knees since he's floating in the water, but he does rise and sort of like motion to his people that are wearing his symbols, and then starts to go towards the door.
What you gonna do? I'm down there by like
Yeah.
on the way out, so like I pop up from the vines probably like as he's leaving.
I love how that's like super creepy, like voice just comes out of the deep dark.
Yeah, and
Echoes.
then you see basically.
Can you throw
a
thaumaturgy on that?
Can I? Probably. I don't have thaumaturgy.
Wait, do
That's okay. I'll
No,
cast
I don't.
light in such a way that makes my eyes do that whole
I th-
flotsam and
Yay.
jetsam type
I-
thing.
also
Yes.
I think it's I honestly in this is one of the few cases where I think it's more intimidating for it to be a sort of quiet thin voice than it is if it was loud and booming.
Yeah. So
What
yeah,
you
it's
doing?
like right. It's like from the vines
Yeah.
beneath you hear. So what are you gonna do? And then he looks down and then he sees my eyes glowing off flotsam and jetsam, and then I like
Yeah.
Komodo dragon up.
So
Ah,
good.
I was going to leave
Yeah,
with
but
my
what?
people.
Right, but what are you gonna do after you leave?
I'm going to collect all of my own people and then get the fuck out of the city.
Okay.
Insight?
Yeah,
Does that seem truthful there?
I'm gonna roll insight, but I have another question. It's like, what are you gonna do about this whole situation?
This whole which situation?
The situation where Tallulah's sister is gone, and now you were working with her, and now what are you like a free agent? Are you every man for yourself? What's going on here?
I'm imagining that our wedding is no longer happening, so I'm going to go back to our ancestral home and talk to my father about what to do next. I don't, you know, I don't make those high level decisions. I'm just sort of uh, I hurt people.
Wait, okay. I do want to roll an insight check on this, but the fact that he mentioned a wedding, I'm like, you were, but was this a betrothal?
You do know
Yeah.
this.
I do.
Yeah.
Let's see, it doesn't.
Yeah, yeah, no. He was betrothed. Like you knew, you guys learned this that he is betrothed or was betrothed. Was whatever. Was betrothed
least.
to the princess who's teleported away.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, I'm gonna roll an insight check on that just to see. All right, that's just a straight 10.
Can
You
I
rolled a-
also be?
I mean, everybody who's witnessing this can absolutely. He has rolled a 20 on whatever it is he's doing.
Correct. Which means I rolled a 2. I
14.
have a +8 to insight. I rolled a 2.
You're really good at it. Yeah.
Ooh.
That's madness.
I mean, it seems like he's being honest.
Okay.
So I just rolled a natural 20 for a 28.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like I'll tell you the same thing. He seems like he's being honest on this. He just wants to get the fuck out of here. He's done with this whole thing. He's fucking done.
Mm-hmm.
Was he up to something else? Because we meet him back
You did.
on.
Yeah.
What else was he up to
He's probably the person
before
that brought
we
the,
let him go forever?
You would imagine he'd be since he was. I mean, no, that's not even a guess. He's the person that brought the book here from the island.
Right.
He would have been in. I mean, he's. It's a great question. He probably has a ton of information that you guys might want with regards to what happened back at the Isle of Dreams before you guys got there, after the books were removed, where they've gone. He has in his head is so much information, and it is currently walking out the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should maybe try and find out some information before he
Do we
walks out.
okay, above the table, do we want to find out this information now, or do we want to make an ally to talk to him later?
If we think we can flip him,
Okay.
Oh, I think that's an interesting idea. I think
Yeah.
the one thing we might want to get out of him, and so is about these books. So remind me, because this wasn't the only book they took, right?
No,
Yeah.
they did leave with more than one book, yes. Although I think this
Uh,
is the only one you guys identified for sure.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say so. Look, I know you want to get out of here, and that's fine. We don't really have a reason to keep you here. However, you have been a person of interest in that you were present on the island when these books were taken. We have a lot of questions about that, and I would love the opportunity to make a friend. If not a friend, then an ally out of you.
And I'm gonna help this out and speak up and say, So it would be a lot easier for you to collect your men and leave if we were to get word to our people to not impede that progress. And I can do that right now before you leave this room.
Oh, what does that mean exactly?
It means we can make your life difficult if we choose to. Or things could be very simple, maybe even easier than they would be otherwise.
I realize how
But
intimidating
that
this sounds.
depends on you.
Yeah, this sounds kind of intimidating, but basically your people and Tallulah's sister's people are not the only people in the castle. We just want to make sure that you get out of here safely, and we can do that by letting them know to let you pass as you move through the rest of the castle.
We would just like the opportunity to have a talk with you later about some things that we have questions about beyond what happened here today.
Amongst you, one of you make a persuasion check with advantage. Whichever one's the highest, I would imagine, would probably be the one that would want to do it.
I mean, it's not gonna be me.
All right,
Probably not
Riv,
me
is it?
either.
Well,
What's
then
your
you know what?
bonuses?
I'm a +3.
I'm a
So
plus
my
one,
persuasion.
so it would be. I mean, I'm willing to make it. I was
I'll
assuming
make
I
it
was
if
gonna have to
it's
make
that's
it.
what we're looking at. But
Okay.
I would be much stronger if this was something like a performance. But I can make
Okay, so-
I'll make the persuasion.
Well, let me. Okay, so I got +3, you got +3, and it's a +1,
One
+3,
for me.
+3.
Yeah, it is typically I am always the one talking and not the one with with these scores.
Yeah, I know this. Riv, what's your intimidation?
+3.
I don't want to
I'm
intimidate.
better
Well,
at being
I-
deceptive
Can
or
I-
performative.
I know.
In this
Can-
case,
Can I make can I make an argument? Can I do the persuasion check with assistance from Riv being the intimidating one? Because Riv has put forth we can make this, you can make your life difficult or we can make your life easy. While we're being good cop, bad cop, she has put forward we can help or hurt you, and I'm the one saying I can tell people to get out of your way.
Sure. I will say,
What's
can
generally-
I? You know what? Can I take it a step further? Could I make it into I will spin the yarn of what might happen, and turn it into a performance? I'll tell the tale of things that could happen, things that might befall him should he go out in the castle.
I will say, just for the sake of, if you're looking, this is above board sort of stuff.
Mhm.
When you're looking for a long-term ally, intimidation is often not the direction you'd want to go with it. That's usually short-term sort of stuff. You want to scare somebody, you can, and you can get what you want, but usually by the time they're outside of your field of view, they're usually thinking about other stuff.
I'm going to argue we're not trying to intimidate here.
Gotcha.
This is genuine. Like, we have people in the castle. There are things we know about that are dangerous, and we have ways to make it easier and safer for him, and ways
Absolutely.
that we don't make it easier or safer. And if he wants to agree to help each other, we can help each other. And if he doesn't,
So the performance.
we're going to actively endanger. We're going to say, cool, if you want to help us out and we want to agree to help one another, we're going to make an alliance. And
So-
if you don't, you just tried to kill us, so we have no reason to assist you.
So the performance is telling the good side of the story. Hey,
Okay.
here's how this is going to go down if you help us. We're going to do this. You're going to get out of here safely, and then in a day or two, like it's telling the positive story to help with the persuasion, not the bad side of the story for the intimidation.
All right, let me pitch the check as this.
This
Tell
is
your
what happens
story.
when we lose our bard.
You tell the story, do it in character, do the thing that you were saying you're going to do here, and then roll a performance check.
Okay.
For every point above 10, actually 12, we'll call it 12. For every point above 12, we will add that as a bonus to Furlos's persuasion check.
Okay.
And there will be no negatives if you roll poorly.
Okay.
There's 0 is the minimum bonus for this. There's no negative. So,
Okay. So let's just start here. You just tried to kill us. We can agree
yes.
you were just the weapons in hand and the trying to stab and
Yes,
so on
yes,
and so
yes,
forth.
of course.
Yes. So we're starting from a place where not feeling particularly warm and fuzzy. Valid stance
Yes, sure.
in general to someone who was trying to kill you. Yeah. We are willing to make an effort and an agreement with you diplomatically to have an alliance. That we will meet up with you in a few days and at a place and time to be agreed upon, and ask some questions, and you will answer them truthfully. We'll help each other out. In exchange for your honesty and truthfulness, and hopefully working together moving forward, we have ways that will make passage through the castle easier. We have folks throughout the castle who have been doing a lot of reconnaissance for a long time, who are actively doing reconnaissance and working throughout the castle. And we can get information to them quickly, and they can help you pass through a number of very dangerous things that are in the castle right now. They can get you through passages faster. They know where all of the secret passageways are. They know the shortcuts through areas that are perhaps more treacherous. They will, speed run you through the dangerous parts of the castle and get you out faster, get you out safely, get you out unseen if you need to be. If not, again, you were just trying to kill us. So there's really no reason, if you're not willing to help us in the future, for us to help. We can let you go. That's fine. We're not going to kill you. We're not going to actively harm you. There's no skin off our nose. But there's no incentive for us to help you. You can fare how you fare, and that's up to you. And if you make it out, fantastic. And we won't hold an active grudge. We're not going to kill you on sight next time unless you draw arms against us, but we're not going to actively help either, because again, just weapons against us trying to kill us. There's no warm and fuzzies. So I would rather move toward the warm and fuzzy end of the spectrum with you.
Okay. Well,
Thoughts?
I have one request. If we're going to negotiate, let's negotiate. Once we step out that door, if you would allow my men to call back their tridents, we will shut the door and leave. And you will do what you said about perhaps ensuring we don't have to fight anyone on our way out, but at least we won't be defenseless if perhaps something goes wrong.
Fair. But that includes not harming our folks either.
Unless
or
they
anyone
attack us
working
first.
with our folks. Yes, absolutely. We'll say truce, barring attacks from either side. Yes? Seem fair? You're
That
welcome
seems
to be
fair.
armed. Trust is here, but again, like bargains with any Fey folk, this bargain will be binding. Yeah,
Of
and
course.
should it be broken, then things are fair game.
All right. Well, in that case, you will find me when you wish to finish your inquiries. You can find me at the Rock, our ancestral home.
And we'll have safe passage in?
Yes.
Okay.
I happen to know your ship, so I'll be able to describe it to our people.
Fair.
Go ahead and roll your performance check. Now, regardless, Furlos is going to be rolling with advantage.
24.
So that's a
So
plus
that's
14.
12 points
Or
above.
plus 12, plus 12, plus 12. I mean, he's not
Yeah.
even rolling. So, like, it's not oppositional here. He is going to roll an insight check, but it's actually just for him not to do something stupid. He just
Oh,
needs
that's
to
great.
recognize, because what you've described is the best course of action. He just needs to be able to recognize it.
Okay, and I'm doing a persuasion at advantage.
Plus 12.
With a
Plus
plus 12 on top of whatever. So just, yeah, roll it and then add 12.
16, 26, so 29. Thank you for the advantage, by the way.
Anytime.
And he doesn't fail pitifully on his insight. So he is just going to, like, they're going to all put their hands up and move towards the door, if you allow it. It has been a pleasure.
We'll speak soon, perhaps with tea.
I would like that. And his guards and the people with him are going to reach out, and their tridents, if you guys will allow it, will return to their hands. And then he's going to shut the door, and that's the last you'll see of him for a little while. If you guys want to do something to make sure that if he runs into your friends, that would be
Pass
the
our
time.
message along to
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
folks. It
I'll-
could be a note through a familiar. It could be if you have another way, Fairlos, sending.
I think probably if we've got a couple different ways, I was going to do a sending, and I've forgotten their name because I know.
Johnny or Michelle.
Well, I know the two of them went towards the basement.
Yeah.
Do I know anyone else offhand who stayed like on this level to help with the fighting?
Nobody that you recognized.
Okay, so I will do a sending off to Michelle, but then yeah, if we've got like a familiar, somebody who could go out and also deliver a message to
Sure.
like the closest rebel or, you know, one of our people right away. So that
okay, so we'll write a note on a little piece of parchment, tie it up in a bow, or we don't have the royal signet, but some sort of, if there's a phrase or something we know that is a.
You do.
A
There is a
code.
phrase.
Oh yes,
Oh,
we
yeah.
do.
where
Which
is
I
she?
have to go.
Or not, where is she? Yeah.
Yes,
what's the-
where is she? Where is she?
No, it's.
Oh no, that was
Have we spoken before? And
right.
I'm looking
Our
it up.
characters know it even if we don't.
Yeah.
you guys only encountered it once, but you did later on do a I believe specifically
We're-
Essequa did a check to remember it.
Not out loud is
Not
the
out
answer.
loud is the check, yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know how you do a call and response question on it.
You might just
We've spoken out loud,
the thing could just be not
or
out
we've
loud.
spoken. We haven't
Yeah.
spoken out loud.
You
Yeah,
just throw not out loud somewhere on it and people will know that's
Okay.
the response.
that's fine. And then roll up the scroll, tie it in a little bow, hand it off to my octopus familiar, who holds it in wrapped in one arm, and then swims with the other 7.
Absolutely. Shouldn't be difficult. Since the first time they run into people.
And goes to find the most senior
Yeah.
officer nearby.
Well, what we have is a ragtag group of actors that have just broken into the thing. They're most of the leaders of this are just the people
Then
from
then
the
they
play.
look for the stage manager.
Yeah, okay.
'Cause it's the only person who can wrangle actors.
The first person you run into is actually the ghost.
Perfect.
Yeah, okay.
Perfect.
Love it.
Everyone's gonna listen to the flump. Who wouldn't?
Yeah, and he is. Well, you find him currently sucking the blood out of a guard. But yeah,
A vampire flump? Vampire ghost flump?
he's a ghost, and it seems like he's sucking. Well, I should say blood, but he's sucking something out of a person
Ectoplasm.
who is shriveling up in their armor.
Wow.
And it seems like they have just finished defeating a group of guards as well in a separate room when he is encountered with the rest of, like, a bunch of, I shouldn't say nameless rebels, but people you don't know.
Right.
And he's gonna be like, all right, no problem, I'll make sure everybody finds out about it. I don't know, you can't really respond through your octopus,
Yeah.
but you can at least here.
Wave. Well, thumbs up. Wave.
All right. This is fun. I'm going to get going.
Signs, thank you.
Amazing.
And yeah, so that they get by those guys, and there's a distance, I think, before you stop being able to see through its eyes. But yeah, it's eventually going to. They're eventually going to get out of there. And you guys are still in the throne room, so that stuff happens whilst you guys are doing whatever you're about to do next as well. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I will cast sending to Michelle.
Gotcha.
On the assumption not only that that he can pass along the information, but also that he'll know who else is still on this level to pass along the information.
Gotcha.
And also, I'm just having a bad name brain day. What is the name of this guy who was gonna marry the princess?
Osmond.
Osmond Roche.
Thank you, Osmond.
Yeah, with Roche being his last name.
Yeah, I was just like, it's a Roche guy, but I can't find his name. Okay.
Well?
Princess is defeated.
Mhm.
Osmond Roche has
Left. Defected.
Gets safe passage. Guaranteed safe passage.
Yeah.
stood down and
Yeah.
agreed to leave peacefully with safe passage. Please pass along quickly.
With it, not even just safe passage, but assistance. We promised help.
I am out of words.
I'll do my best. Unfortunately, we've run into trouble down here.
What a shock. I don't sound that.
Johnny is unconscious,
Oh dear.
and I'm the last to fight. End of sentence.
Is that
End of
part of
line.
the... Please tell me
No.
that's part of the sentence.
That would be funny. I can't remember if I was at 20 or 25, but that's the end of it, regardless.
End of sentence.
Maybe-
We need
Yes.
to get downstairs. Apparently, they're in trouble. Johnny's unconscious, and Michelle is alone.
I immediately redirect my octopus toward Johnny,
Hmm. So
and start heading that way.
yeah, okay.
I'm
Is
going
there
to,
anything else? Oh, go ahead.
I'm going to grab the book because if I remember correctly, these books we can shrink them down to normal size books. If I remember correctly, am I misremembering this? I'm going to grab the book because I'm big, so I can grab this big book anyway.
It's a 5-foot tall book. And you're in water.
We threw it in the
currently.
bag of holding, I think,
Yeah,
was our solution.
I'm a little worried about throwing it in the bag of holding while we got two people inside of
because
it,
it was-
but
You
people-
also,
yeah,
there's
that-
no way that this book would be at this size would fit through the entrance to the bag of holding.
yeah.
Okay. How did we do the last one?
You didn't. You couldn't move it.
Yeah, the last one was
Oh.
mine, and it would not leave the
Oh,
pedestal.
you're talking about the
Does
one.
anyone have enlarge reduce?
I do not. I could.
Do I have it?
I could. Hold
do you-
on.
Hold
No,
on,
because
what do you got?
I don't think I have it today.
No, I always pack the spell. I could put it on the floating disc.
That works.
I've never seen so much. I've never used the spell as much as I have in this campaign.
I've always said if I could have one spell in real life, it would be floating disc.
Mm-hmm.
No
Good call.
questions asked. Just easiest thing, most useful spell in real life practical terms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tensor's floating disc.
So yeah,
Thanks, Tensor.
Right. Thanks, Tensor. I'll put it on the disc.
That's fair. It will move. This one does come off of the pedestal. And yeah, you can move it on a disc.
Yeah, because I ain't leaving this book. I ain't leaving this book out of our sight, and especially not when our friend is in there, and especially not after we spent so long trying to get to it. So I don't care if we're going into a fight. This book is coming with me if I got to strap it to my back.
Right.
So thank you. I appreciate that.
It's not 500 pounds though, right? The book does not weigh that much.
Okay, well, I had not considered what is the weight of a book. Okay, hold on. You know what?
Here's the thing. If Fairlos was going to carry it, I don't think it's 500 pounds.
It is
Also-
499 pounds.
Yeah, also we know that Roche and his companions carried these books out physically.
It is carryable, but yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, what is the exact weight? I don't know. I'm thinking about it from the perspective these books are literally and figuratively. I don't really know. They are so tied into the narrative of the game world / story that we're doing, both
They are
in
load-bearing
universe,
books.
Right, they are
And out?
literally load-bearing books.
both in universe and out. That if the only way to move it is a floating disc that can carry 500 pounds, they weigh 499 pounds.
That's so fair. I love it.
They have plot armor.
The only way to continue the narrative is for us to be able to move these books. These books will be movable.
Exactly. All right, so yeah, I'll summon my disc. Funnily enough, the book is wider than the disc. But I you see me spend more time than I should making sure that this book is perfectly centered on this disc. I have the advantage of being able to swim underneath and make certain of this before we leave.
And the fact that it's in water allows you to do it with your strength score.
Mm-hmm.
A
Bless.
dragon born after my own heart.
All right, and yeah, you guys can start moving in that direction.
Yeah.
There is fighting going on throughout this palace, but you don't necessarily run into any. Let's just say you don't run into any major opposition on your way to the dungeons, which you do have. Ooh, here's the bigger problem: the person who was your navigator, who knows the palace well enough to navigate you from room to room to room, was Tallulah.
Is in a book.
So you might have a little bit of trouble, and I think we should.
We talked about me being familiar with the plans of the castle.
Yes,
Mm.
right.
So
because you did
Can I make a case that I can help with that?
that. You looked while you were in the library.
I
Yes.
did.
Yeah. Yes, but it
I
will be a
specifically looked at plans of the
Yes.
castle. Like,
Yes.
this is not something I'm bringing
Yeah,
up
yeah.
now. It was
But it-
something I looked at
But it will be a
4
check.
sessions ago or something.
Let's call
Okay.
it a check. It's not going to be difficult, but a survival check of let's call it 8.
Ugh, okay. Of 8?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. 13.
Okay. It takes a little bit of extra time, but not much extra time for you to
Okay.
get to the prison, which I'm gonna move you now.
And as we're going, I'll actually use that as we're moving. Anytime I come across any of our people, to continue to relay the message that we've made a truce with Roche's people. They are to be helped out of the castle. We've made a truce with each other. Don't attack them.
I also love the idea of the octopus as it's swimming down. Every time it runs into somebody from our side, just kind of does as coroner I must have with the note, and then rolls it back up, tucks it under.
Is
Keeps going.
coroner of foreigners, I thoroughly.
No, I actually played
examine
this part in elementary school.
I
know
must
the-
have her.
As coroner, I must have her. I thoroughly examined her, and she's not only merely dead, she's really most sincerely dead.
That's in this case, none of them will be dead. Nope.
None, no, yeah.
No,
no,
none death.
No dead.
I think you guys
Noted.
did manage to kill some of them, but they're fine.
Right,
But
but
that
not
was
right now.
before the truce.
That was before the truce. All right. You guys should be on the map. You should have visibility.
Yes.
And you have arrived. You don't hear any obvious fighting currently.
Have we entered from the west or from the east?
The current at the bottom of this map, you can see where you should be at.
Okay.
Okay.
So
but
we need to go up and to the right.
Okay, yeah, because I want to be in the front, so that's why I was asking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do I have? Did I not?
No, now
How
it's
did
stuck
I
in my
not
head.
shop for my items that I normally shop for? That's weird. I thought I had a small mirror with me. If I knew we were going in to deal with a beholder, I would have brought a mirror. Why don't I have it in my inventory?
Make a. Actually, you've already done a survival check. I mean, if you're thinking about that right now, you're going through a palace. You can find
Okay.
a mirror.
Yoink.
A 1 pound mirror that fits right on top of the book.
Yeah, if you wanted to have a mirror, you can have a mirror. That's not a problem.
Yeah, just a small, like a small extendable mirror thing. I usually.
I will say, as you're going through the palace, you don't spot anybody necessarily that you recognize, but you do spot some of the partisans, and they recognize you. Do you want to talk to anybody, or you just want to make a beeline? Because it does seem like he did seem like he was in sort of dire straits down there, but you could stop and talk to people.
I'm not looking to stop, but basically, as we pass by any of our folk, basically just like walk with purpose, talking, being like, if you come across any of the Roche, we have made an alliance
Gotcha.
with them. Don't attack them. Because no, I got the sense this is dire, and I don't
Yeah.
want to wait too long.
All right.
You
also get the inclination, I'll tell you guys this, from all of your passive perceptions are good enough for it. As you're passing through the palace, this is not a peaceful takeover. You hear people being killed one way or the other. It seems like there may be some pent up, whatever. This is an invasion of the palace. This is their chance. They're doing what they can do.
Yeah.
But not almost, all of that, if it's happening, is happening outside of the rooms you happen to be in.
Yeah, so unless either of you want to specifically stop and talk to someone, Fairlos is beelining.
Okay.
Yeah, I think in Essequa's case, I think the fact that this isn't a peaceful takeover means that, especially now that we have the book, we're trying not to get involved in anything else. So keeping it short and sweet and moving it along.
Gotcha.
Once we get down into the basement, I'm going to cast Locate Object.
Okay.
And I'm going to locate. Johnny had on him the book that is it's a pamphlet.
Yeah.
That's I'm going to make an assumption that he's probably one of the few people who has that. And I'm going to cast Locate Object looking for that.
Okay. And that's 1,000 feet, right?
That is 1,000 feet, and I can concentrate on that, I believe, for 10 minutes.
Okay.
And if it's in motion, I know the direction of its movement. I also know he is unconscious, but it is possible that maybe Michelle is moving him, but yeah.
There are 2 copies of this book in this place.
Interesting.
One of them is... Let me grab the little directional thing here. One of them is... Can you see the line I'm drawing?
Yes.
Okay. One is in that direction.
Okay.
And the other is almost straight up.
Interesting.
Are either of them moving?
No.
Okay. Well, for the moment, there's only one way to go, but I'll keep concentrating on that. And then, as we're coming down into the basement, Fairlos will ask, "Are we gonna try to be quiet, or are we just gonna be quick?"
I think it's worth being quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I have our pixies with us.
Mm-hmm. Which I need to move
They
onto the map here.
They can. Hang on, let me just look at them quickly. Oh, they can only cast invisibility on themselves. Never mind. They can cast detect thoughts. Can they have that up almost as a radar type situation?
Sure.
If something other than us pings, to let me know. Okay.
And detect thoughts is how many? What's the distance?
Is it 30 or 60?
Double check. I think it's.
I can't click on it from there. Hang on.
Do you want all of them to have detect thoughts up, or just one of them?
I think just one is fine.
30 feet.
Thank you.
30 feet. Let me give this one an aura of 30 feet then. And then I can see it. There we go. Okay.
Do we need to throw a Pass Without Trace on?
I mean,
If we're trying to be quiet.
Everybody make a stealth check.
Yay!
And you can decide if you
Let's go ahead and-
cast it before that if you want to.
Yes, please.
Because you said you were wanting to move quietly.
Yeah, I would appreciate a stealth check, thank you. Or appreciate a pass without trace, thank you.
Stealth check's
Good
the last thing you would
God.
want to.
Oh, jeez.
Where did Rivulet go?
Yeah,
That's a natural 20.
Rivulet disappears from the campaign.
It's 25, 24, and
And 24.
36.
And 36.
Oh, geesh. What?
Yeah. It was a natural 20, and I got a plus 16 when I passed without trace on.
Oof.
And I'll go ahead and roll for your pixies.
Yay.
What
They
is their
can.
stealth?
They'll pop
Plus 7.
invisibility on themselves.
Oh, that's fair too.
They can do
So
that well,
advantage.
so.
Yeah. Roll. Gosh. We'll just do it in order. The
Mhm.
6.
It does make go
20
beyond
plus-
advantage if there's no reason to know that they're there.
I mean, they
No?
also have a plus 7. Like outside of rolling like a natural 1 here, they're
Yeah.
gonna be great. It's I'm keeping track of it sort of circumstantially here, but I do want to see if anyone rolls a natural 1. However, with advantage, that's going to be very, very difficult. Let's do 20.
That being said, I have done that before, so.
It's true. I have too.
Yeah.
None of them rolled one of them did roll a natural 1, but it's with advantage, so it gets canceled out and turns into an 18.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, did they roll a 1 and a 20? Is that what happened there?
No, I'm doing the first 2, then the next 2, then the next 2 is sort of the deal. Actually, yeah. No, I wasn't looking at the number right. It was the last 2 would be for the last one. They rolled a 1 and then a natural 20.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
Okay.
And so, yeah, as we start to stealth, I will very, very quietly. Actually, I can't remember if we have telepathic bond or if I'm mixing up my games.
We
do.
do
We
with,
do.
but I don't know if it stays active when
Oh, Cthulhu.
Tallulah is
He's in the book.
Oh no, telepathic bond is across dimensions, isn't it?
I'm looking it up.
Yeah,
The new
there's an
one,
easy
I
way to
don't
find
know.
out for sure.
I don't know about the new one.
Yeah,
one.
I don't know.
I'm going to look it up
Yes,
on D&D Beyond.
Communication is possible over any distance, so it can't extend to other planes of existence. So it's not a concentration spell, so we can't communicate with Tallulah, but we should still be able to communicate.
Okay.
If the book is considered
Even-
another plane of existence.
Even if she's the source of the spell.
Yeah, it doesn't say that if anything happens to the source, it
Okay.
doesn't say that nothing happens.
She's
let's
just
roll
dropped
that
out
you
of the
can-
call.
For sure, let's just say that you guys can still telepathically.
She's on hold.
Okay, so yes, in the telepathic bond, I will mention I've got 2 pings.
Connection unstable. Connection unstable.
We've lost Tallulah. I've got 2 pings on where Johnny might be. We can come to that decision when we've got more than one direction to go. And I'll start moving forward slowly
Fair enough.
and
Before
stealthily.
every corner, I start checking with the mirror first.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, you mean okay? Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah. There's no for a while here. There's not going to be anybody if you guys keep moving, so you're fine.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll move the various other tokens once everybody moves.
Oh God, I moved the map, not the me.
You think that's bad? When I move the map actually moves.
I move the map, not the me. I like that. All right.
My disc.
Fairlos is going to intentionally walk around big red thing in the middle of the room that feels like a bad idea to step on or near it. But she's not going to take any time to like examine it because we've got more pressing things.
Does everyone else do the common sense thing and avoid the big glowy thing at the center of the room?
Yes.
Of course. Can I make an Arcana check on it as I pass by?
Absolutely.
I'd love to do that. I have done it. It's just a 13.
You'll see Fairlos very intentionally, like just around it.
Okay, with a 13, it's probably some sort of monitoring magic.
That's weird. What's it monitoring?
Mm-hmm.
What could it possibly be monitoring in a prison?
Same thing
right.
here.
Yeah, we're in a prison.
I'm assuming you're going to have the pixies sort of close to Furloughs since they are 1 expendable and 2 can sense thoughts like you were asking.
Yep.
Once we get to here, I think I'll definitely wait for Riv because Furloughs can see that there's 2 different directions to go.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say, well, the closer of our 2 pings that might be Johnny is to the right.
In fact, I'll draw the line so you probably already know this, but I'll draw the line again so you can kind of, because it's still the locate object is still working. Can you see that?
Yep.
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 Yeah, because you said the other one was all the way north, so I made assumptions, but yeah, I still got that rocking.
You hear yeah, you guys would recognize the sound. You hear an eldritch blast go off.
Huh?
From which direction?
The same-ish direction that the ping was coming from.
I'm gonna round the corner and take a look.
All right. You see Mikey. He's right here.
Hey.
Beauty.
He is quite injured. Sort of leaning against a wall, you can see him sort of inch. He doesn't know you're there because your stealth checks are so good. You keep seeing him try and inch his way up to here. And then you hear a gunshot go off.
Jesus Christ.
And he backs back off again. But right before he backs back off, he tries to throw an Eldritch Blast in this general direction. But it doesn't seem like it hits anything from your viewpoint.
Okay.
You also can see at the end of the hallway, leaned right here. And if you zoom in, you'll see that there is Johnny is laying in a pool of blood, propped up against a closed prison cell.
Jonathan Jubilation. No.
85. Okay.
And again, Michelle doesn't know you're there yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to roll a perception check for him. But I mean, I say that before I roll a perception because your stealth checks are goddamn amazing. But He could roll a natural 20.
Well, Riv's is.
No, all of y'all's was because it was 15, 20, or 15 and 16, right? Or 20.
Yeah, especially with passes out of trace.
With
Yeah.
Pass Without Trace. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got there. Thank the universe for Pass Without Trace and Riv.
Okay, yeah, it's no bonus. So perception check on Michelle. Not good enough. Well, yeah, he would have needed to roll a natural 20. So
So you said he keeps peeking around the corner and then a gunshot comes.
We only know one gunslinging friend.
Yeah.
Well, true, but we don't currently see where the person wielding the gun is. We just hear the
Correct.
gunshot.
yeah, you don't. Johnny is unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the telepathic bond, I need to get a little bit closer, and then I can.
Oh
at
no,
least...
I'm thinking of Roscoe.
There's Roscoe possibility. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Whoever it is hostile, and that's all that I care about at the moment. I need to get a little bit closer, and I can at least send some healing over to Johnny and maybe get him
Alright.
conscious.
I'm going to turn the grid on, and we're going to roll initiative, and then we're going to go on break.
Okay.
Everything happens so much.
Grids and rolling and consciousness. No.
Let's put everybody
Oh,
on
my.
a grid spot. You can kind of move within from where your current tokens are. Any of the areas that you're touching, or any
Yeah,
blocks
makes
that you're
sense for me to be
touching,
right
you
there.
can move to.
I was almost perfectly within grid.
I was pretty much there too. Riv, you've got options.
Oh, I don't want to block you, but is this? Yeah, I'll go there.
Yeah, I think all those are options. I just
And
want to get
then-
far enough that I can see down the hallway.
Good Lord, why?
Good Lord, why what? Oh, your initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't rolled initiative yet. Sorry. Hold on.
I'll
Hold
get
on.
it. I'll get the NPCs during the break. And I forgot to turn the initiative tracker on. Oh no.
I also forgot to click on myself when I.
It's all right. I'm gonna re-add everybody and just handle it. It's a good thing I didn't get everybody else in yet.
Roll20 yelled at me. You wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
It's
Sheesh.
invalid.
Roll 20.
It's invalid, Lauren.
No valid
Yo.
token.
Invalid.
Wow.
And you
I've
can
never
add-
been yelled at so much. Jeez.
You can edit your own initiative on the turn order initiative tracker. So if you want to put your numbers in. you
Oh,
can.
Here's my
hey.
excellent 8.
Well, no, wait. Do you want to switch with me?
That too.
I would not say no if
I
you are
don't. I
amenable.
don't mind at all. I'm total. Take my 25, please.
Okay. What did I just do? I don't know what I did, but there I am. I'm a 25. If you want my 8,
Oh.
sure.
Yes, I will take your
You
eight.
completely deleted your token off.
You're
of,
gone.
Is what
I
you
am
did.
I'm so stealthy.
I will put you back. And then
Please.
I will have to re-add you to the initiative order because that's how that works.
I don't know how I even did that.
You
That was
might have
roll
just-
20 being
I think when
pissy
you
at
were,
me.
is it possible when you were typing, you hit the delete key, the delete button without actually being in the text field?
Oh, I'm sure.
No.
28, you said?
25.
25. Okay.
Okay. And we're going to take ourselves a 15-minute break,
Woo.
and we will be back at 20 after.
Yep.
Yeah.
6:20.
All right. We'll see you when we get back.
Bye.
Ahoy hoy, and welcome back to Players in Book, where I get to DM for the best players in the world. All right. The battle is the battle is technically going on before you guys got here. Now that you've come around the corner and you were witness to it, I put you into the initiative order.
Battle music.
Johnny, I could switch to something a little bit less. What we got currently is pretty ominous, but let's go
Oh yeah.
a little bit more.
Oh, let me unmute the tab.
I just always
Yeah, I have it
hear
muted
the original Star Trek battle music in my
Smart.
head.
See, I hear Final Fantasy.
Yep.
Yeah, I could do that too, but yeah.
I'll combat his Final Fantasy soundtrack and victory theme after.
I will. God, I love.
I
Somebody-
actually have it on my phone, so at home games I can just play it.
One of my very first RPGs was Final Fantasy 1. And Final Fantasy 1 uses a bunch of Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Like almost every monster is out of the monster manual.
Oh yeah.
They just some of them renamed so that they don't have a copyright issue.
Yeah.
Gosh. You got me thinking about that. Okay, I gotta focus.
Look, they're re-releasing Tactics. I mean,
and Katie's been playing that. I kind of want to buy it. It's expensive as fuck though.
yeah, it is.
Gotta wait for it to go on sale. So Johnny is unconscious at the end of the hall. Mikey is quite injured but up. And you see that his left arm is hanging sort of useless by his side. He's been shot in it.
Okay.
But he is using his right to try, like he, again, doesn't know you're there. Your guys' stealth checks were so good that he literally still doesn't know you're there until you announce yourselves. He is still desperately trying to get around the corner to get to Johnny.
All right.
But Furlos, you're up in first in the initiative order here.
Okay. I'm not gonna announce myself, which is probably going to, for the very briefest of moments, panic Mikey. But he's gonna have to deal because I don't want to get shot as I come around this corner by whatever is attacking. But I am gonna try to, because I believe this hallway is at the very least it's the same on one side as the other, so I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 and get myself bronk in there.
Okay.
And just as I duck in, yes I am. Oh, I do see that prison guard. So yeah, just as I get to here, so just before I duck in,
Gotcha.
I see Johnny, and this is where I will end up announcing myself quite literally, because my healing word is gonna be get up, and that's gonna be my healing word at first level as bonus action.
I love a healing word that gets to the point.
You know what? We are both devotees of the same god, and we just get to the point. He's gonna get 10 health.
I'm using the little in-game effects that Roll20 has now.
Aww.
Oh,
Nice.
that was cool.
It's very pretty.
Pew pew.
Yeah, and he's gonna get 10 health as I quickly duck in there. That's my bonus action. And then I will look over at Mikey, who at that point obviously sees me, and go, who's shooting us?
All right. I'm trying to think of like what he can get out in about 6 seconds worth of time.
I'm not looking for eloquence. I'm looking for pointing and a name or yeah.
Prison guard. No, that's not his voice. Prison guards and a very powerful warden.
And does he give us a like?
He does.
So I now see
this. He points over in this direction where the gunshots that you have already seen have been coming from.
Okay.
Speaking of,
well, so that was my bonus action and my movement.
Yeah, well, I'm saying, yeah. There's a reaction to your movement.
Oh, okay.
Somebody was holding an action that
Okay.
is now in. I'm gonna say that you have half
They
cover.
wouldn't have seen her movement though. Just keep in mind. just in case
Once
that's what's
she-
triggering.
Once she does
Well,
the healing word.
well,
that is-
yeah, because I would have done the healing word
yeah.
there.
What I mean
when
is
there,
where
yeah.
she
Okay.
has ended up. She is now in sight of one of the
Yeah.
people.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, they know I'm there now. I knew that
so
was going to happen. That's
they
okay.
are going to take a shot with their pistol.
Okay.
And it is not going to go well for them. They miss you entirely.
Mhm.
But now you can take the rest of your turn.
Okay. I think I think the flavor of this is I do the healing word, I duck into this thing, I look over at my hand, I'm like, who's shooting at us? And like as he's in the process of pointing, the wild gunshot goes ping, like way off. And so I'm talking to Mikey and I just go, never mind, I see him. And as
Who's attacking you? Ping! Ah,
yeah, never mind. I now know where he is. How far away is he? Ah, okay. That's close enough. I can't quite reach him yet. That'll be next round.
I will say he would also have half cover from this area as well, since you had half cover.
I mean, he would, except what I'm gonna do is
Saving throws.
Yeah, because I might not be that kind of cleric, but I am a cleric, so I need him to make a wisdom saving throw DC 16 as I turn and look at him and squint.
That's a 22.
Oh, he does save. Okay. There is a loud bell that rings, but nothing else happens at the moment. And I'm just gonna continue to look at him. And that will be where I'll be heading to next. And I'm done.
Fair enough. His turn happens to be next.
Okay.
So we're gonna move him. He is well.
Wow.
I had the wrong thing selected.
He's gonna get all sparkly.
Gosh. Yeah, I think he'll move up so that he can get to the point where he doesn't have to fire at you under half cover. He's gonna take 2 shots.
Mm-hmm.
Pew pew.
That's a natural 20. So
That
for a
will
total
hit.
of 13 damage. I need you to make a Constitution DC 14 saving throw.
Okay. And what kind of damage is it, by the way?
It's going to be piercing.
Okay. And we are blessed. Reminder, #blessed.
Hashtag blast.
So I
Hashtag
will
blessed.
add to 20, so 25.
You feel as the bullet impacts you a tingle, but nothing beyond that. Like something in it is trying to, like your arm almost wants to seize up.
And how much damage was that? I'm sorry.
A total of 13 piercing
Okay.
damage. But it doesn't take, and then he's going to make his second attack. And that is a 24
Okay.
for a total 8 damage. Make another Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
DC is 14.
Oof. This one I am gonna fail.
All right. So you have the poisoned condition for 1 hour, and you failed the saving throw by 5 points or more. So you are unconscious.
What?
Not unconscious in the sense that you're at 0 hit points. You're asleep.
Oh. Okay.
So you slump in place, and he is going to back the fuck back up.
Okay.
Thankfully, you had your whole turn already. So, yeah.
Yeah, you do watch as Fairlos just kind of slumps over on the side and then very slowly down into one of those weird crouches that when you're holding onto a very large hammer but you're up against the wall, is just like crouched there. But yeah. Ooh.
Michelle's turn is next. He is going to run over to you and shake you awake using his action.
Okay. What
Uh,
was that?
Also, the bullets put you to sleep.
I noticed.
I'm going to get back into cover.
In the telepathic bond, the bullets put you to sleep.
Fun.
That's not the word I would use for it, but there we go.
You hear one of the prison guards speak up. It is super useful when going after escaped prisoners.
That's interesting because I was talking to the telepathic bond, but that's fine.
Oh, fair enough. Sorry about
Well,
that.
he would have heard Michelle.
He would have
say
heard Michelle,
something.
yeah.
He would have heard Michelle. Sorry. One of the was it this prison guard that shot at me, or was it a different prison guard that talked?
No, it's the one that shot at you.
Okay.
Because he's the one that can currently see you from what just happened and heard Michelle. So that's the total of Michelle's turn. He had to walk over and use his action to get you back awake. So it is Rivulet's turn.
I mean, I'll take it.
Okay. Do I see where the person who shot Fairlos went?
You do see where they
Alright.
went. You can't see them, but you can see where they went for sure.
Can I see well enough to have Snarky teleport me there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you close. You can't probably get right up on top of them. You get really, really close to where they probably are.
Okay. Right up on top was what I was hoping for.
Well, you don't
He's
know.
around a corner.
Yeah, it's around a corner. You don't know exactly where they are, but you can see that they ducked in and back out, so they can't be that far, probably.
Okay. Here. Sorry.
It's all right.
I would like to conjure animals, please. All of this is gonna break my. Okay, I lied. I'm going to move myself right over here, tuck into the alcoves. Yeah, I think I would like to conjure animals if I can, please.
Okay, and you're bringing in.
Let's do 4 CR 1/2.
Okay, and what's the animal?
Oh, the choices
Sorry.
you have. Oh.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I thought I was not ready.
It's okay. There are no bad choices here. They're all good.
Let's get 4 apes. And I would like them to please obstruct this whole area where the person stepped out of to
Okay.
shoot. Just block that walkway.
Just give me a second to see if I have. Okay,
I
this is
have
the closest I got.
yeah.
I'm just looking for something I can put on the board here. I don't believe these are apes. These are monkeys, but they'll have to do.
Close enough for
Yeah.
Jazz.
All right.
They're so happy. Oh.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
Oh no, they're not happy.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I saw
They're
Very pensive.
the when it was a smaller on my screen, I saw
Mhm.
one of the shadows as like the curl up of the lip, and I'm like, they're so happy. And then it got bigger on my screen. I'm like, oh no, oh.
Are you happy with their positioning?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And what else?
That is I'm going to get Snonky ready. Snonky's gonna go after I am. And ready a fiery teleportation or a watery teleportation. Just in case. In case they come back out to approach
Gotcha.
us. So Snonky near me, with a fiery teleportation should they approach.
Okay.
And that will be all for this turn.
Gotcha.
Sorry that took a while.
No, you're all right. All right. This prison guard is going to. I mean, you've got 4 apes directly in front of him. He's going to start taking shots. Ape's got an AC of 12 and a hit points of 19. All right. Yeah, he's going to take 3 shots. Hold on, does this actually do the whole thing? Yes. First one's a miss. Second one is a hit for 6 damage. He's just going to shoot the one in front of him until it's either gone or he's done. And this one is going to be with advantage. 21. Let's give him one more. Just use the roll for the next one. Okay, so both of them hit. So he does a total of 6 plus 8, so a total of 14 damage to the lead ape. Let's go ahead. Needs him with 5 hit points.
Beefy ape.
Yeah. There are 4 of them, and they're all together, ape together, strong. And that'll be the totality of his turn. Let me just double check. I mean, he does have. We'll leave that alone. All right, it is now the warden's turn, who is well off screen. Gonna move up to here. Yeah, right to here. And then it's going to. Yeah, let's do its special ability. It's going to move directly up to here. I don't know if you guys can even see it from where you are. I
Oh,
think Furloughs
now I can.
I can
Yeah.
too. Just barely.
All right. This character is going to do their otherworldly melody.
I mean, she's hot.
Yeah, let's show
Yeah.
what this character looks like.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She's going to do her otherworldly melody. Up to 2 creatures she can see within range. I'm going to say she can see Furloughs, and she can't actually see because I didn't add the extra lines to it, but she can't actually see Michelle or Rivulet. But she can see Furloughs, and she can see the apes, so she's going to do that. Sorry, Furloughs, I'm getting you with like every status effect possible here. But I need you to make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Ape is gonna make the DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
That's a 24.
So 24. So you succeed. This ape here is going to be frightened. Let's use that. And all right, 60. You're going to feel a noise start to rise up in your mind that just gets more and more intense until it turns into a screeching that you can't block out. You can, even if you, it feels like you're hearing it from the outside, but even if you were to put your hands up to your ears, it's inside your head. And you're going to take half damage on this and not be frightened. Ooh, 41 psychic damage halved to
Yeesh.
20. And that, never mind this guy being afraid, he is gone.
Okay.
And then, yeah, she is going to take 3 swipes at the ape in front of, or in front of her. First, she's going to try and hit it. That's a 20. That ape's gone. She's going to move up. She's going to take a swipe at the one directly in front of her. That's
Did they
10.
get to roll an initiative at all?
I was going to have them. They're
They
supposed to
usually
go
roll the
right
initiative
after you.
when they get summoned. No,
Yeah.
they usually roll a separate
Yeah,
initiative,
yeah.
but that's okay.
We've been doing your summons as sort of going directly after you.
Okay, that's fine.
But yeah, she is going to take, she swiped at that one. She's got one more swipe. So that one's gone. So there is one ape left.
So wait, if they're going right after me, then they would
They
have gotten
should have
attacks.
already gotten to go, yes. Did you want them to advance up and attack the...
I mean, if they would have been able to see her and they would have been...
Yes.
So, I mean...
You wanted them to attack her? That's not a problem. We can do that.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's okay. I mean, I don't want to... We don't have to backtrack. It's fine.
That's all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Let me take a look at the race. Looks like that 24 hits. 24 hits, 14 misses, 6 misses, 21 hits, 12, 24. So we have 3 hits for a total of 5, 10, 14 damage. Let's go ahead and subtract that off. As she comes up and starts just wailing and tearing through them with her claws that they're not, so she has normal hands, but you see these like purple claws coming off of them and she starts swiping through them. And that is her turn. Leaving us with the prison guard that is way the fuck up here. So he's going to move to here. And he is going to take a shot at the remaining ape, which I believe is completely undamaged. Yes. Oh, that wasn't the thing I meant to hit. All right. 15 for 7 damage. I believe that hits an ape's AC. Yes, sorry. And a 22. So a total of 12 damage. The ape is still up. Oh, actually, he gets his sneak attack because there is a friendly next to it, which might be enough. Damn it. Sorry. Let's roll 5d6.
Oof. Sneak attack.
All right, so that ape is down. But you guys gathered some fairly valuable information on what these people are capable of.
And they saved my life.
Also that. Right, so now this extra, prison guard's gone there. He's moved to there.
Okay, wait. I have fairies that still need to go, right?
Yeah, they're gonna, let's do them because we forgot about your summons. This is the thing with summons. Yeah, that's summons we gotta remember.
Yeah, no, I didn't know when everything was gonna get
We're gonna have
go.
we did this last time around. I'm just gonna have the summons go after you. So we'll get them out of the way before we get to Esqui's turn. So the
Okay.
the pixies are. Let's call it their turn now. What would you like them to do?
Sleep on the warden.
They all cast sleep in the last battle, and they only get it once.
Right. Okay. Then do they have anything left that they can do, or are they're worthless now, huh?
They have their attack, which can leave them with someone with a charmed or poison condition, but there isn't.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, honestly, just being around to be distractions
Distract.
or in
Yeah.
the way. I mean, literally, that's what those apes did to save my life.
Yeah.
So
Then let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and try and use fairy dust. And
Okay. Do you want to do it from?
I can do
60
that
feet?
at range. I don't even have to get it. Yeah, I mean.
You're.
So let's go ahead
need
and
to move
try
up
it
a
on the
little.
warden. Try it on with the first one and see if it ends up being that the warden can't be charmed. Then we'll switch over to poison. And
Okay.
see if that works.
I'm gonna move them up to 60 feet, or not them. I'm gonna move the first one up to 60 feet.
Okay.
And then we'll do the thing. Actually, let me look before we do this. Yeah, it won't work. It's immune to charmed and poison condition.
And one still has detect thoughts up, so I should hopefully, when I get in range, get some thoughts of what's happening too.
That's fair. Let's just double check some stuff here. Okay. Right. So but you still do 1 damage if you hit with that. So I mean, it might not be important, but let's do it anyway.
And I also should have an octopus here too, who can do a touch.
14 is a
I can
miss.
send a touch.
14 is a miss anyway, but yeah, you do get the sense that this entity might be resistant and or immune to the abilities of these pixies.
Okay.
Suddenly remember.
Can I have them try and fly in her mouth so she can't sing again?
I like this idea. They're not the one that just attacked, but the other two are
druid craft. We can do it with.
Well, they're invisible. The two that haven't attacked yet are invisible.
Correct.
So let's do it as their attack bonus. I'd say we'll make it an attack.
Okay.
And if either of them succeeds, then I will not roll.
They take a chewing gum like substance.
Sure.
And try and stick her jaws together.
Yeah. Let's see if either of the
throws
two
the gum in, the other one goes like this. No.
What's their speed again? Hold on, let me look. I got this right here.
Their speed is
30 feet.
30 feet.
So they're not going to be able to get up to her. They can't get physically base to base with her this turn, even with a dash. But do you want to get them as close as possible?
They have fly that they can still cast. Would that get them there?
No, they already
fly
have
on one of them.
They already have
Well,
flight.
no, but the spell fly doesn't give them more. Oh yeah, it doesn't give them more. Never mind.
Yeah, just give somebody a fly speed equal to their walking speed.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I guess we'll start moving them there.
Okay, we'll move this guy 60 feet, and we'll move her 60 feet. And you want to get the other one probably up to here as well, so you could possibly do the thing you want to do next turn. All right, that makes it Esquo's turn,
Octopus.
Right? Oh, right.
Nope.
Sorry, more summons. Octopus.
Octopus is going to use a. Sorry, hang on, Sirens.
We basically can't hear it. Like it's just bare. If you hadn't pointed that out, I never would have noticed.
Oh, but you're still muted.
Yes, I am. Sorry. Oh no, I didn't. I will move my octopus over near Fairlos to use it as a conduit on my next turn to cast a healing word, deliver a touch, because I couldn't move it yet.
Let me put an actual octopus on the board here.
I didn't use my bonus action, so if you'll let me use it delayed because I couldn't move my octopus before. But then I'd love to use a healing word for Fairlos. Oh.
Oh, he's so angry. He's the most pissed off.
I always get the
octopus.
judgy eyebrows. Always.
It was either that one or this one. Well, actually, I'll let you choose.
Oh, I mean, I imagine it more close to that because it's a little. I think
Okay.
of it as a little teeny guy.
All right, then that's what you got.
Oh.
Move next to Furlos. Is that all of your turn?
Oh my god.
It's adorable.
What's wrong?
Yes.
I'm
Sorry.
logged in.
Yeah. So a healing word on Fairlos, please.
Oh, healing word, right. Go ahead and cast that.
So Fairlos, that's 4. But because I have, because I'm using it through, I get
this for me.
better thingamajiggy, so I max it out
Real-
now. I
Real,
believe.
real quick. If you're casting through
Yes.
your familiar, it has to be a touch spell.
Right. Oh wait, healing word. I'm thinking of. Never mind. Sorry. Next
Thinking
turn I
of
will
cure
use.
wounds.
I'm thinking of cure wounds because I'm tired and. Yes. Scratch that.
Okay.
Okay. Is that all of it?
Yes. I should have
Okay.
used healing word on my turn and I didn't. So
It's okay.
backing that off.
What's up,
Esco,
Lucia? I
what were
see
you
you.
laughing?
I forgot that I was logged into Twitch as the D&D account.
Uh-oh.
That's no, there's nothing wrong. It's just
Okay.
I was not expecting to see D&D type Angie into
Angie.
chat.
I was surprised by that as well.
Fair.
It's just me.
It is now your turn. Sorry about that.
Cool. 5, 10. I'm here. I can see more things. Hmm.
I'm so happy that the D&D account is Angie on our behalf. Sorry.
With Blade, so obviously bonus action is gonna be Blade Song. So that gives me
Oh,
another
yeah.
10 feet. So I will come up to here. Which means that I can see 2 people. I can see the warden and I can see somebody else
Mhm.
with half cover, with some sort of cover around the corner.
Yeah.
I've been waiting to use this spell for several
Ooh.
episodes.
Oh no!
Several
I
many
suddenly
episodes.
realized that I have placed them in easy explosion range. What are you
No,
about to do?
no. There's no explosions happening. I'm not a fireball kind of wizard.
That's fair.
I'm gonna cast Steel Wind Strike.
Oh no! You're one of those kinds of blade singers.
One of those kind of blade singers. So I can see the warden and I can kind of see this guy who's been shooting at people. So I have to make an attack roll and stuff. Make a melee spell attack against each target. Okay, so that's 2 attacks.
Right.
Also, you are blessed, and so add a D4 to everything.
I am blessed. But those are gonna be so Leah, let's just roll
Both of those hit.
Yeah, cool. That beautiful bean footage. So they're each gonna take. Good God! What?
Yeah,
That's
you
so-
a blade singer.
A blade singer. Okay, cool. So they're both gonna take 40 points of force damage. As you see Essequa move up to this spot, brandish her rapier, and then just kind of like disappear. There's more of them. Where do I want to end up? Because this is more than I was expecting.
Yeah. You also see why I was like, oh, they're in easy explosion range because they're nice
They
little-
are.
Yeah.
Oh, and have we?
So-
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's okay. This is gonna. I wasn't expecting them to be this many people, so this is gonna be fun. You know, I'm just gonna end up right in the middle of them because I don't think you'll let me roll against the other 2 now that I can see them. But the warden and prison guard 2 are gonna take 40 points of force damage.
Right.
Amazing.
Okay. So, Jen, you were asking if the pixies picked up any thoughts. First of all, it's like the warden isn't even there.
That's fun.
The detect thoughts that you put off, it does not even
Okay.
detect that the warden's even there. Prison guards, on the other hand, are like, I mean, surface thoughts are, man, I gotta shoot those pixies.
Which are invisible and they don't see.
I mean, oh, I'm sorry, that pixie, the one that isn't invisible, that did an attack last turn.
Right.
Cool.
All right.
And so yeah, now I'm here, and there are more
Mhm.
people here than I was expecting, and I'm like, oh hi.
Yeah. Ooh. God, I'm very, very worried about you, Essequa.
It's
Essequat,
fine.
you are in a telepathic bond, so if you
Mhm.
want to let us know what's going on up there.
Oh yeah, as I land and get my bearings, I'm like, oh, there's 3 prison guards back here in addition to the warden.
I am deeply, deeply worried about you at this moment. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
That's
It's
good
fine.
to
Where even
know.
are you?
What I was doing, I rounded the corner.
She went around the corner.
Yeah, because Steel Wind Strike lets me stop within within 5 feet of any of the within one of the targets. So I think
You could choose like a little bit be a little bit less far.
I could. I will actually, if I end up here, which is a good space to be, I can still see the other prison guards and
Okay.
still relay that
Well,
information.
Here's the question I'm going to ask you, and you can
Mhm.
make this determination.
Sure.
You are now changing your movement based on information that you gained after the movement. Isn't Steel Wind Strike instantaneous?
Yeah. So I'm totally yeah, it's instantaneous, and I would have stopped. My thought would have been to stop further up there. So I could like it doesn't matter because they can all see me and attack
Yeah.
me. They're all within range of me.
They are. They
So
are. I'm just gonna give you like that. I'm gonna double check in with you on that particular point. If
yeah,
you think that that's where your character would go, I'm not gonna question it.
no, my trajectory was up, so I'm fine. I'm fine remaining here.
Okay. Cool.
It doesn't really it gives the prison guards disadvantage if they fire directly at me, but I'm sure that they have
They do have
it,
melee weapons.
yeah, they have melee weapons. So this will be we're gonna have fun.
Okay.
I am okay with the outcome of these next couple of rounds.
All right. Furlos. Also,
Mhm.
Furlos, did you say how many hit points do you have?
I'm in single digits at the
I need
moment.
to get I want to get your token proper because right now it says you're closer to full. What's
I'm-
your number?
Well, let's put it this way. My max is 66.
Yeah.
I have 6. I am the devil's amount of hit points at this very moment. We're gonna fix that though before we go out into do more combat, because as much as I'm beefy, I'm not that beefy, and ow, that hurt. So I'm gonna do a quick healing word on myself at 4th level. So we're just gonna top me off just a little bit with 26.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
And get me into double digits again.
My anxiety is spinning over where Essequa's position. I'm so
I'm
sorry.
fine. I'm fine. Let it happen.
I mean, on the one hand, all of our anxiety is spinning. On the other hand, I also know Essequa is awesome. But we're gonna help. We're gonna help.
Oh, you've got shield. You can shield. My brain just hit that. You can shield. Okay. Yes.
While Furlos is figuring out what she's going to do, I just want to present an interesting thing that may or may not have happened, because Tensor's floating disc is still active.
Yeah, but it
Yes.
has to follow you, doesn't it?
It does, and I move with such speed that it has to follow me rather quickly.
Yeah. What does exactly Tensor's floating disc say in that regard? So hold
Wait,
on.
does that mean that the book becomes
A
like
catapult.
yeah?
Let's see. Okay. The disc is immobile while you are within 20 feet of it. If you move more than 20 feet away from it, the disc follows you so that it remains within 20 feet of you. If you move more than 100 feet from the disc, typically because it can't move around an obstacle. Oh, the spell ends. So hold on. Let's see how much I moved.
It's less than 100. Pretty sure.
Well, hold on. Line. Yeah, it is 90.
No. So close.
Oh, it's 80 feet. So yeah, it
All right.
would kind of come catapulting around the corner.
Yeah. Let's once the end of Furlos's turn is done, we will address the floating disc missile.
We'll address the floating disc in the room.
Okay, so Fearless is going to do something she doesn't actually do that often. She is not necessarily the fastest creature amongst us, but when she needs to move, she can boogie. And so she is going to start to move up towards this warden. And just when you think she's going to stop, she's going to keep on going as she's actually going to use her feline agility for the first time in forever. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She's going to get to there. And then her feline agility says you can double your movement as long as the next time, as long as you don't move. When you move on your turn in combat, you can double your speed until the end of the turn. Once used, you can't use this trait again until you move 0 feet on one of your turns. So I'm going to then continue to move 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to get to there so that Essequa is no longer alone in this room. But then I'm going to turn to the warden with my hammer. And we're going to try to whack this warden in the head with the hammer.
Gotcha.
I did use my bonus action, but Booming Blade is a cantrip. So I'm going to use Booming Blade.
Gotcha.
Which is Booming Hammer in my case.
Just for the record, I think I forgot to do this with the Steel Wind Strike since that was technically an attack roll, but I'm not going to bother going back with it. You will be making this attack with disadvantage if you're targeting the warden.
Me?
Yes. Oh, it doesn't show the text for it. She has a thing that allows her. Her form is like sort of moving in a weird way that's really hard to nail down where she is exactly.
Oh, it has nothing to do with Steel Wind Strike. Okay.
No,
sorry.
yeah.
For whatever reason, I read that.
I meant that I failed. I failed to take that
Okay.
into account last turn, but
That makes that no, that's okay. I just heard that wrong, and I'm like, wait, Essequa made it so that I have disadvantage? No, that's not what you were saying. That's my bad. Okay, I'm still gonna go after the warden. I haven't done this for so long. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna Booming Blade.
I can feel myself shake. I'm leaning back and forth like this because my anxiety has gone up. That's so funny.
Willingly moves the target. Okay, so
If
that's
I wasn't on
just
camera, I wouldn't have even noticed that.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so you said I have disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay, so 16 to hit?
16 still hits.
Actually, wait. Oh, it still hits. I forgot I was blessed. So it's 19 to hit.
Hashtag bless.
Hashtag
Yeah.
blessed. Okay, so so if she tries to move, so suddenly that vibration that she was doing that made it really hard to hit her, she's gonna keep vibrating, except in a way that doesn't make her happy. And if she tries to move, that vibration is going to get worse. She's gonna take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Gotcha.
And then and hits her suffers weapon attack normal damage, then becomes sheathed in booming energy, but the target willingly moves 5 feet or more before then. It's gonna take thunder damage.
Yeah.
And then at 5th level, the melee attack deals an extra 1d8 thunder damage to the target on a hit, and the damage the target takes. That's what I was looking for. Sorry.
Automatic, yeah.
Yeah. So you're also gonna take 2 thunder damage.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and then I will stay there, looking a little more disheveled. Essequa, you've probably seen me, partially because, ow, and partially because I've just had to move very fast.
That's a lot of armor you're carrying around.
Yeah, and I don't usually have to boogie like this, and also ow. So, but yeah, I am done.
Okay. We're gonna get the first of the prison guards that I will say, Furlough's your passive insight. It's probably enough for this. What's your passive insight, Esra?
That's a great question. I think it's like 15.
Okay. Both of you guys.
Wait, my passive what?
Insight.
Oh, it's 18.
Okay. Both of you guys are going to notice that the guards surrounding Essequa, like the sort of like you would think prison guards, oh no, our leader is being attacked over there. They don't seem to be concerned with the idea that their warden is being attacked.
Oh,
That doesn't surprise me considering she seems to be kicking ass. So, yeah.
And gonna take its 2 attacks on you. With little curved scimitars. 14 and an 8 are misses, right?
correct.
What is your AC currently
18.
with the blade song? Okay, 18. Got it. And yeah, I think that's all it's going to. Yeah, that's all it's going to do. All right, that makes it Michelle's turn. Well, not one to be. He's already was trying to creep around the corner.
Oh yeah, my disc missile.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, let's
yeah.
not forget about the disc missile. Okay.
Thanks,
Oh,
chat.
yeah.
So, disc
Oh,
missile
no.
right here. Let us move this back. I'm gonna say, under normal circumstances, it would not move this quickly. However, because it is carrying the book that it is carrying, it is going to do something unusual. The magical interactions.
Okay.
And it's going to zip through all the way past to here.
Oh,
Well, zippity doo dah.
I would like you to without disadvantage roll a second steel wind strike.
Okay, wow.
But this is going to target just the warden
Yeah, of course.
as it passes through their space. 24 is a hit. Go ahead and do the damage again.
Steel wind strike damage?
Yes.
All right. 30.
Would you like it to be something else?
No, I just wanted to make sure.
All right.
Yeah, that's 30 force damage. Which makes sense as it is made of force.
It's jolting at the same speed alongside you and just tears through this person. All right. That makes it Rivulet's turn.
oh, Mikey's not gonna do anything.
Oh, right. I'm
Sorry, Riv.
I apologize. Mikey, where did he move to? Oh, he didn't move him because I delayed. All right, he's gonna move up to here. Yeah, he's gonna move up to here. And then he is going to, he's gonna see what's going on. He is very hurt, but he is going to, he's not gonna leave Esco where she is. He's gonna Misty Step.
No, you silly goose. It's all right.
He's read too many stories about heroes.
Yeah. Stop it.
Actually, before
Tallulah is gonna be so pissed if you die.
before he does that, he is going to Eldritch Blast, I think. No, he's gonna Guiding Bolt, actually. Yeah. No, he does. He can't do both of those at the same turn, so he's gonna Eldritch Blast. It's 2 blasts, so 1. And again. One's a critical miss. So he does 6 force damage to the already damaged prison guard, and then he's going to teleport directly next to you, Essequa, and take up a position if you'll allow it, sort of protecting your back.
I will allow it.
Okay.
I will actually use 2 seconds to say, Tallulah's gonna kill you if you die, right?
And then he's just gonna puts his finger up to say something, and then he puts his finger back down after thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Rivulet? I can't hear you if you're speaking.
Sorry, I'm gonna go.
We'll do you first, and then we'll do all of the summons. Try to
Right.
remember that.
30, but I can use all my movement-y stuff to move more than 30. So I will move here.
Join
And
us in the
then-
grand melee.
Well, that's what I was gonna actually bring Mikey with me
Mm.
with a teleport, but I guess I'll start with some Eldritch Blasts, they're repelling blasts, and go from there. See what happens.
All right. Who are you targeting?
The warden who's right in front of me.
All right. You'll be
Is
making
the
these
best way to clear the. I know it's a disadvantage.
Yes.
Nope, that's a miss.
Mm-hmm. Got a lot of natural ones this session.
Boo.
Mikey got one too with his Eldritch Blast. 12's
Especially
not
when
gonna
they're ours. Boo. Your blast. Don't forget your hashtag blast.
Yeah.
Bless could get you to a hit, I think. Yeah, the AC you're aiming for is 15.
Yeah, give it a try.
Nope,
Yeah.
doesn't get us there. Then I will use a healing word to who needs it the most? Fairlos?
I'm currently at 32, so I ain't gonna say no. I don't know what Essequa's at.
That's why hasn't
I'm-
been hit yet, right?
Not in this combat now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, during the last combat, did you take hit point damage?
I did.
What are you at?
54.
You
Of
mark you down to
84.
where you're supposed to be. Your tokens are all
okay,
fresh, so they didn't get the hit points right.
I'm also at 54.
All right.
Yeah, I'll throw a healing word at Fairlos's way, and because I can cast it, I actually can cast it from any point I want. I'm gonna. Well, Snonky's not there yet, so never mind. But it's healing word, so I can do it from where I am. So yeah, Fairlos, take a healing word, and I can use enhanced bond because Snonky is out and about, which means that you get an extra D8 on that.
Thank you.
So you're going to get 6 plus. So 12.
Excellent. Thank you.
Gotcha.
You are welcome.
Is that your turn?
Yes, and I will get Snonky
Yeah, we'll
to.
start with that.
I can't see much else up there, can I? Yeah, over the bond. Escrow, what else is up there?
I would have
past the-
informed you that there's the warden and 3 other prison guards. And three prison guards total.
Okay. I'm gonna use Snunky on the turn. I'm actually gonna move Snunky to here so I can do some damage when I teleport.
Gotcha.
No, not there. There, next to the warden.
Gotcha.
And use that to pop me and Snonky. Hang on. Snonky is not where I want Snonky. Snonky should be next to me. It's in that upper corner. I can't get. For some reason, it's not letting me put
if you
the
hold
token.
Alt, it'll move it outside of the grid.
Okay.
If you hold Alt and drag, it should move it outside of the grid. I mean, not that it matters. I know where you want it to be. You want it to be right
It's
next
just
to you.
it should be in the corner there. It's
Yeah,
just
okay.
because it's a small token. I'm gonna go ahead and pop us up here. Wait, hang on. Can I only go 15 feet? Darn it. Feet, so I can go up to 15 feet. That takes me to a place I don't want to go. Darn it. Never mind.
Okay.
Yuck. I can go right here,
Okay.
but it's not where I want to be. I wanted to get further than that. But yeah. Because my 15 is going to be not doable. Okay. That's my 15 is not doable.
Okay.
Oh,
mean,
it
it
is.
is kind of-
It is. Yeah. So I'm gonna use it to get me up here.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So I want to go there with
Right.
Snarky. So there's gonna be fiery teleportation, which means that's gonna hit the warden. The warden needs to make a dexterity saving throw
Gotcha.
versus my spell save DC, which is 15.
Dexterity. Here it is. Oh, there we go. 13.
Okay, then the warden will take 1d6 plus 4 fire damage. So that's going to be 6 points of fire damage, or water damage rather. And that, because it is water damage, that adds a d8 onto it.
Gotcha.
So that will be an extra 5.
Okay.
It's 11 points total. As I pop to there. So that's
Gotcha.
Snonky.
Right. And I will
Next.
say, after you do that, you do notice that the form of the warden seems to sort of, like, it's been blurry this entire time, like a little bit. It starts to sort of flicker a little bit. Not a lot, but you're starting to see it start to flicker.
Okay. Next up, I will use the pixies, which I can't see where they are now that I've moved
I'll
because
move
I don't
them.
have control of them.
Sorry.
But yeah, I want to do what I was trying to do with the pixies and the
Right.
warden with the chewing gum
Let's throw them
or
into
fairy
let's,
floss. Take your pick. What
let's
you want to
throw
call
them
it.
into their
And
mouths.
Yep.
We'll just do the
nom, nom,
fairy
nom,
dust
nom.
attack. 20, 21. They all hit.
Oh.
Yay! So the warden has a chewing gum thing happening and can't talk anymore.
So when the warden's turn comes up, I will not be rolling to recharge the psychic whale that she used
Beautiful.
for this turn.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I will also take off 3 hit points for radiant damage because they did attack.
Great. I think that's it because my apes are all gone.
Yeah, and do you want to leave your familiar off to the side?
Oh, right. Octopus can
Did-
let's move the Oh, go ahead.
Did he just come with me, or would he have stayed in that space?
That's a great question. Could have attached to Furloughs if you wanted to.
Sure. Yeah. If that helps you, yeah, absolutely. Could have
I
come
don't
with
know
you
if it
and
helps.
then
I figured I'd offer. Fairlos would not have been
Absolutely.
like, no. Poof.
if the octopus can hitch a ride, that's awesome. Where is my
I've moved it to where it would be if, well, not there exactly.
Oh,
but
I'm just looking for something.
probably right here. Actually, we'll put it on
On
the
my-
floating disc.
Okay. I'm actually just trying to look at the creature itself because I know it has the ink.
Which I think that only works in water.
Cloud. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess we're not underwater officially anymore. So
No, it's just in the throne room.
All right. Is that the totality of your turn? And your summons turns, I think.
Yes.
All right. Prison guard 3. Oof. I mean, a lot of things have changed. I need to think about this. That steel wind strike was nasty, but there's just so many people here. This is not what they want to do. They don't if it's just one person, they're perfectly fine to start stabbing. They don't want to be at melee range, these guys.
Yeah, we
But-
didn't want them to be at ranged, so we've
Not a whole.
we've
Yeah,
changed that.
I just don't. Yeah,
we
they're
didn't
gonna-
want them, period.
That's true.
It's fair. I don't really. I think they're just gonna attack 3 times on Essequa.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Shield.
Does any of those hit even with shield?
If I shielded for the first one, then none of them hit.
Okay, I just was looking. Oh yeah, because it's 20. Yeah. All right. Yeah. If they could land one on you, oof. Even just
I-
1 or 2 hits would be bad.
I
but-
do a perfect Inigo Montoya parry
Yes.
with my rapier.
All right. No.
Unless your enemy has studied his Agrippa, Which I have.
Mhm.
Which I have.
which she has.
Right. Yes. Okay. That makes it the warden's turn, and they are not going to try to recharge their ability. So,
Mm.
Her turning to look at all of us with fairies in her mouth.
yeah. Gosh.
I just see it like
Actually, you know what?
it's funny in my head.
She's very, very dangerous. She could knock somebody out this turn,
Mhm.
like dead from the hit point totals that I'm looking at here. But instead, she's going to make 3 attacks on the pixies in her mouth, that are-
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
which is a perfectly reasonable and valid thing to happen if fucking bunch of pixies go into your mouth and turn into chewing gum.
Does that mean
Um,
she's going to move?
No, they're in her mouth, so she doesn't have to move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she's gonna make 3 psychic attacks or psychic swipes at her own mouth. 12, I think. What's the pixie's hit point or AC is 15. So 20 and a 19. She kills 2 of them.
Okay.
She
That's
fails
funny.
at killing the third one. So it has to be movement, right?
It has to be, and it has to be willing movement as well. I did
Right.
check that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She, as her bonus action, she's going to use Surreal Step to teleport 20 feet away. Yeah, teleport 20 feet away into this mess. Oh, she's going to go 15 feet. Towards the person that Steel Wind striked her twice.
Let's do it.
What,
I like
you don't
it.
want to dance with me? Come on.
And that's her total turn. And I will say that the remaining fairy is going to be the one that has the detect thoughts still up, just for the sake of preserving that. However, it does not teleport with her when she teleports away. So her mouth is now free, but that won't matter until her next turn. All right, prison guard 1. Did I already do this one? Wait, no, brain's not one to work here. Okay, yeah, that was the warden. So next prison guard. It's going to take an attack on Essequa again.
Yeah. Ooh.
26, that hit.
Yeah, that 26 will hit.
All right, and then we're going to add the sneak attack damage because you are surrounded.
That is bad.
Oh, that didn't actually.
Kidding. It doesn't
hold
matter.
on. Didn't actually roll the damage properly. I have to hit this thing. Ooh. All right, so that's a
You
total
still
of
have your
31
shield
damage.
up, right?
Yeah, but it was a 26.
It still
that
is
hit.
above.
Mm.
Yeah, with a shield, I'm 23.
It's a total of 31 piercing damage.
Yum.
That's what I was worried about right there. Each one of them, if they manage to hit you, gets a sneak attack, and their sneak attack is nasty.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
All right, but that is his total turn.
Very cool.
Essequa, it is now your turn again.
It sure is. Wouldn't it be funny if I just like retaliated?
No. What? No.
I would like that. Yes, please.
I think it would be hilarious.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's ridiculous.
Well, Let's see. What?
They're just in that really beautiful line there for Fairlos
They sure are.
with some lightning bolt action.
You know, this is purely for the funny. I want to see if this works. I would like to cast Vortex Warp on prison guard number 3.
Gotcha.
He needs to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 16.
I just realized they are in a nice lightning bolt formation
They're
for
in a
Furlos.
beautiful
They are.
lightning bolt
Here's the-
formation for Fairlos, who maxes out lightning
Yeah.
damage.
I don't think I can cast lightning bolt again though, but I have something
No.
I can do. So
No, you have the wand. It does get you only did it with the one. You only lightning bolted once last time. Oh, okay, then yeah, you can.
I did it twice. I have other options though. So
Gotcha.
please do what you want to do. I have other options.
What do you vortex? Wait, first, he needs a Constitution saving throw. Let's do
Yes,
that.
DC 16. Please
Save.
fail. I want this. No, I'm gonna use my inspiration to make you re-roll again. I really want this to work.
And if this fails, I will also use my inspiration because it seems like this is worth
It's
the
just
funny.
funny.
That's an 8.
Great. I'm gonna warp him into the prison cell down the hall.
Yes.
Which one? Doesn't matter, but
Yeah, this one.
all right. So here's the thing.
I do understand what I've done here. I've made it so that he can shoot us, but I didn't want him to sneak attack us.
I absolutely get that. I just wanted to say, I'm gonna rule now. All of the so when they came through here, they actually freed people from these cells. That one happened. You're looking around. You didn't pick one at random. That's the only one that was still locked. The rest of them are technically open here specifically.
Cool.
All right.
Then yeah, I do believe that is all I can do because like most casters, I cannot
Vortex
No,
work doesn't do any damage too, right?
No, it just teleports them. But yeah, that is all I got.
All right. Furlos, what's up?
Yeah, so this warden is dangerous and these 2 prison guards are here and I really wish I could cast lightning bolt, but I can only do that twice out of the pendant. Or at least I've already done it twice out of the pendant, so I can't do it again. But what I can do, as she was ready to whack this warden in the face with her hammer, and as this warden teleports away, she's going to turn and look like she's going to whack this prison guard to get at the warden, but instead she's going to flip her hammer around and smash it onto the ground. And I'm going to cast Destructive Wave.
Ooh,
I need
Nice.
all 3 of them to make Constitution saving throws, DC 16. They will take half damage even on a fail.
What is destructive waves shape and or distance?
It is a burst of divine energy that ripples outward from me. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you. So within 30 feet, and I get to choose. So it is just those 3.
Let's do
And
that.
Oh, I'm reading it. That's a lot.
yeah, and I am specifically also going to
'Cause you're-
use
As
my
a Tempest cleric, you get your
I'm going to use
big
my
boom.
Thunder.
yeah. Actually, I don't think I can.
Thunder.
You might have used those up too, right?
I have used both my channel divinities, so I
That's okay.
cannot do that again. I cannot max it automatically again.
Can
but that's
I
okay.
sacrifice my inspiration point to give
I
this one
Don't-
time to give Fairlos a channel divinity?
it's okay because it's
Okay.
it's a split damage, so it's 5d6 thunder and 5d6. In this case, I'll do radiant. So it's so I keep your kids. I appreciate the offer, but I don't. I think your
Okay.
inspiration is going to come in more handy somewhere else. So let me roll this. So it's going to be. So I mean, who failed and who succeeded?
Yeah. So what was the DC again?
DC 16.
All right. And it was Constitution.
Yes.
All right. We're going to do 2 of these
Nice.
and 1 of these, which turned out to be the exact same. 16, an 8, and a 20.
Okay. So the 8 failed, the other 2 succeeded. So the one that failed is going to take full damage
Okay.
and is going to be knocked prone.
Right.
The other 2 are going to take half. So the full damage is 23 thunder damage
Oh.
and 17 radiant damage.
Okay. The guard directly in front of you,
Yeah.
he's the one that failed. He is knocked down because he is killed by your attack.
Excellent. The other 2 will take half of whatever I just said, which thank you.
17 plus 2, what's 23 and a half? That's 11.
Yeah.
Because we're doing rounded down. So 17 plus 11 is
28.
28.
20.
All right.
Sure.
Let me do those numbers here. And our warden is flickering really, really bad at this point.
Yeah, and I want to take a moment. I don't know if this is my. Okay, so first off, so I'll do that. That's my action.
Mhm.
This prison guard. So it's prison guard number 2.
Yeah. Well, yes. I'm going to say real quick before you get to whatever you're saying. When this prison guard goes down, they don't leave a body. They dissipate into the same sort of purplish psychic energy you saw off of the claws.
That will probably help then, because Fairlos is actually going to move into that space. Because I'm going to move into that space. Move into. There we go. And yeah, I want to take a moment and really kind of look at this warden and the flickering that's going on, because I think at first I assumed it was like a whatever was giving us disadvantage, some kind of magical effect, and now I'm thinking it's after getting hit with all this psychic damage and everything else going on. Is this some sort of psychic projection? Is this what is going on with this warden?
Like she's a displacer.
Make an insight check
I will insight.
with advantage.
Ooh.
As an 18.
An 18.
As I pick up the hammer and just like angrily step 5 feet forward, just like glaring at her.
You've encountered you've encountered Somner before. Your vice principal at the academy is a Somner.
Mm-hmm.
And you learned a lot about how beholders work. That they are capable of dreaming things into existence.
Oh.
Given all of the context you've got here with an insight of 18, I'd say it's not a difficult thing to draw the conclusion that perhaps this person is real, but also isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the dreams of a beholder are as real as the rest of us.
Yeah.
So it just means when they die, they turn to smoke. Okay. But still.
We are such stuff as dreams are made of.
I mean, considering the context of who we are and what we're doing,
All right. What else?
I don't know if there's anything else, because that was my big my big. So yeah, I'm gonna just, you know what? As my bonus action, I'm going to look this creature straight in the eye and say, "I'm your nightmare."
I see.
And be ready for my next turn to come along and whack her in the face, because that's what Fairlos does.
Mm-hmm. Oh God, Michelle, you're gonna do something stupid, aren't you?
Yeah, he is.
And then I'm
No.
gonna sense like the hairs on the back of my neck are gonna stand up, and I'm gonna stop trying to intimidate a dream and look at Michelle and go, I am going to stuff you in a bag of holding if you try anything.
I feel like he's just, I mean, he's clever, but he doesn't have the same education you have to understand what's going on here. He's gonna, okay. Well,
Let
we'll
him-
work on one of the guys. At
Let
least.
him make some mistakes.
He's gonna cast synaptic static in a way to capture just the prison guard and the warden. The warden's immune to psychic damage.
Yeah, he don't know
That's
that.
fine, as long as he only caught the two of them. I got very nervous for a second because that's.
I mean,
woof.
There's enough roof space in here. He's fine. The way,
Okay.
the way. I always see this as funny because we always think about the maps as only 2-dimensional, but they are 3-dimensional. And if you have a sphere and you want to get one guy that's in a bunch of people, you just move it up until just that guy's head's in it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If the ceiling is tall enough, true. Yeah.
Which here it is, thankfully.
Okay.
He's able to get the warden and the prison guard, but the warden is immune to psychic damage, so it doesn't work on them. But it does work on the other person, so let's do a synaptic static. He just doesn't know any better. It's was a wisdom saving? No, it's an intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, that's why synaptic static is nasty. It's one of the reasons it's
Mhm.
nasty.
Okay, so that prison guard is fucking dead.
Okay, this was not as bad when you were like, he doesn't know any better, and I'm thinking,
Well,
what is
yeah.
he about to do? This is not the worst that could have happened. Him just not knowing.
Yeah, he doesn't know that the warden is would be immune or resistant to psych. He doesn't work out what the warden is.
That's fine.
But this little sort of explosion of psychic energy, same purplish color as the stuff you've seen coming off the warden, does envelop those two, and then when it goes away and you can finally see again, the other guy is just fucking gone. And that's his turn, and now we're back to Rivulet. And I will say
right,
the warden is very hurt. Like they are
The
flickering.
warden's about
very
to be
heavily.
more than very hurt. The warden's about to be done because I'm going to use my frigid jet.
Ooh.
And I will hurl 3 icy rays at the warden.
Oh no.
Yeah. I was gonna hurl one at each of the 3 remaining people, but now there's just a warden, so
Yeah. Make your attack rolls with disadvantage.
I shall.
But hashtag blessed. So I don't know.
Oh right, hashtag blessed. Well that one's not gonna need it because it's not gonna work anyway.
Wait, you couldn't have rolled a 1 twice.
Okay, well this one, how high do I need to get?
15 is the AC.
Okay, so at least 1 hits.
Oh, you're rolling them into. I gotcha. Okay.
So 1 will hit. It'll take 2d6 plus d8. So that plus a d8.
Oh, it's
that
because it's
was-
disadvantage. My brain was thinking it was advantage. I was like, how'd you roll 1 twice on advantage? And I was like, oh, it's disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage. So
Yeah.
okay, so 10. Oh wait, question.
Gotcha.
Can I negate that with one of my? Well, I have an ally within 5 feet. Does that negate the disadvantage?
No. For what? I'm sorry. What would be the reasoning?
Does it like with a rogue if you have an ally within 5 feet?
Oh
that
no,
can
yeah, no. That-
Wash it.
We don't have flanking.
Okay.
So no.
Yeah, sorry. Brain additions. Brain.
I thought it was
Ah!
something else. I was like, is it something else? No, it's just okay. Yeah.
And trying to advantage versus too many systems in brain.
Okay.
Okay. So 10 damage
Gotcha.
for that. And then I will throw a magic stone at the warden if the warden is still up.
Absolutely, it's still up.
Okay. Let's do that.
Give you an update. I can tell you exactly how up they are. They're 32 hit points.
Oh, this isn't gonna do much for that then.
And
Out of
every
a
hit point counts.
Out of 180. So you guys have done pretty good.
Okay. I mean, you know what? Okay, here's what I will do. I will cast Skipping Stones, and then my pixie and Snonky are gonna use this. My pixie and maybe the octopus will use this. So disadvantaged attack. No, it's gonna be a miss on that.
Mhm.
I guess I'm done with my turn.
All right. What about your pixie? You want to try to run into the mouth again?
My pixie. Yeah, I guess that's probably the better use of the pixie instead of throwing the skipping stone.
Well, no. I mean, the pixie goes on its own turn, and it can do this independently of your skipping stone. So,
Well, no, I was gonna have the pixie throw a skipping stone
ah,
because it gets to use much better modifiers.
right.
Than
You'd
it
use
would
magic
use
stone,
in
and I
any
get what you're
other-
saying. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah. If you want to do that, then I would just roll it with a +5, right? Like, oh, you rolled the skipping stone already, didn't you? Yeah.
Well, I rolled my attack for Riv, but not
Gotcha. Yeah,
for.
yeah. No, if you want to do that, that would
pixie would
probably
get
make
its
more
own.
sense. But I will roll it with disadvantage because this is an attack roll.
Yep, I'll
we'll
roll
make
disadvantage. It should be a +7, I think.
It's a +5, but it is a hit.
Oh wait, no, it gets my spellcasting modifier, not the attacker's.
Oh, well, fair enough. Either way, it hits.
Nice.
Okay, sweet. And then it's going to take 1d6 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. So it's going to be 1d6 plus 3. So 6.
6.
Nice.
Okay. We're down to 26 hit points on this thing. It is flickering pretty mightily at this point.
And then Snonky will.
Get him, Snonky.
The Snonkers will use Splishy Splashy, which I have not updated Snonky, so I'm just gonna roll this. I need to update Snonky because it has to level up every turn. So Snonky +5 to hit.
Get him, Snockers.
Why is this not letting me roll my?
You can do it.
Yeah.
It's not letting me roll at disadvantage, so I'm just gonna roll it twice.
21. That's a hit. 14 would be a miss.
Okay. But we're blessed, yes. So I get-
Snonky blessed.
And that may. Is
Yeah,
Snonky
let's say
blessed?
Snonky Blast, sure. That would be an
Okay.
extra 1, so you would automatically hit no matter what you roll on that.
Beautiful. So Snonky will hit with this, and it gets it's 1d6 plus 4. Ooh, 8
There we go.
water damage there. And
Also, that's my
then
favorite sentence of the day now is Snonky blessed.
Snonky is always blessed.
That's true.
Snonky is a blessing.
That's
Uh,
true. Hashtag Snonky blessing.
And then I will have my octopus friend come grab the last. Come with me. Oh, I can't move it. Come grab the last magic stone, and with disadvantage. Nope.
Okay.
No good.
All right. Is that your everything done there?
So,
Okay.
Is it
Prison
really?
guard. 2 attacks on.
Oh, I thought they were all dead.
No, one's
Well,
an
no,
that's
there's
the
the
guy
one
that's
I-
down. Oh.
that can shoot 2 attacks on Michelle. No, 3 attacks on Michelle from range.
Well, that's not who I wanted him to shoot at.
That's the clearest target.
It is. That's not who I wanted him to shoot at.
Sorry.
I didn't want him to shoot at anybody. Let's be fair.
One,
Hmm.
two,
I should have
three.
done a different attack. Oh well.
14, 13, and I think that's all miss. Michelle's up, yeah, Michelle's got a 15 AC, so all 3 miss. Thank God.
He's
Ooh.
disoriented from being teleported.
I mean, that's
That's-
fair.
That's absolutely fair. Now it's the warden's turn.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to try and recharge its otherworldly melody.
No.
That psychic scream needs to roll a 5 or a 6. 1 out of 1d6. That is not going to get it back. Yeah, it's going to focus its attacks on. Oh. All right. Going to focus its attacks on.
I mean, I did just.
Carlos.
Yeah, I did just whack it and say I'm your nightmare, so bring it on.
Stop it. Twist it.
1, 2.
Please do
Whack
these
it.
one at a time.
Twist it. Slam it.
15 misses.
15 misses.
11 misses. 9
Yes.
is a natural 1 misses.
Damn. Any
I
more?
think
No,
you
that's
got
it.
I think you got in her brain.
That's
No.
actually I was actually gonna hoping he was okay. All
You were
right.
hoping you'd get hit?
Well, no, but I had something prepared. All right, so they all just clang off of my armor, and I just, yeah, and now there's a feral grin.
Yeah.
A Pharaoh's grin.
Let's see how this ends, because everyone else gets to go before any of them get to go again.
Yeah.
Take
is
it,
it-
Essequa.
It's my turn
Essequa.
now. Cool, great. How many hit points does the warden have left?
I'll tell
Not
you.
enough.
18.
18. I could do this.
Do
Let's
it.
find out. I get 2 attacks with my rapier, so we'll go. Okay,
Okay.
that's a big hit right there.
Right.
Okay, those are 2 big hits. Da, 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 da.
Huh. Well, isn't that interesting?
What?
I rolled
Eh.
18 hit points exactly.
All right.
Nice.
So
9 and 9.
yeah, 9 and 9.
Beautiful.
So do me a favor.
Yeah.
Knowing that this warden is flickering in and out of existence and will disappear when you're finished.
Mhm.
Describe how you kill it.
I think so. Her otherworldly wail, is that something that we all could hear, or only Fairlos
It
could
would
hear?
only Furlos and
Okay.
Who else did she hit? Oh, one of the apes. So they're gone.
Okay, so they're super gone. Okay, I think actually. Oh my God, how do I want to do this? Actually, how has so I'm trying to think about how she's seen me this whole time. So basically, like, I appeared in the middle of all of her cohorts, having just dealt like basically 70 damage to her, both through my own steel wind strike and my tensor's floating disc. I've been standing here the whole time being very awesome, just kind of like bopping along with my own blades. So
Took a whole round of attacks.
took a whole round of attacks. I think, you know what? I don't know how I know it, but it's in the air, right? So I
Hmm.
think the final moment she hears her own otherworldly wail come back at her as my blade song unknowingly kind of turns to that tune, and just with a quick wah wah, like 9-9.
Nice.
It's almost like she's made of crystal.
Ooh.
And almost you guys hear like the very faint part, and Furlos, you recognize this. That wail shatters the crystal
Mm.
and it falls apart. And not only does that happen, but it's not going to be difficult for you guys to notice that the other prison guard also disappears in this moment. The one that was teleported to the cell.
Interesting.
And you guys are now out of the initiative order.
I'll go
Let's see.
on over and double check on Johnny.
He's
Yeah.
conscious. He is having some difficulty like moving. It seems like he may have gotten shot a few times, and the poison or whatever is going on in those bullets
Mm-hmm.
was causing him some problems. He is sort of like both his right and left arm, like he can move. You can see him moving a little bit, but both his right and left arms seem like they are atrophied to the point where they're not wanting to move at all.
Ugh.
Can I check him over to see is he just super hurt or has something else gone on?
He is partially like suffering from like his muscles are not functioning the way they're supposed to currently.
From just being
Yeah,
hit,
it's the kind of idea. It's sort of thing like you figure. To put it into game terms, a lesser restoration would probably bring him back up to being able to move again.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like it's serious. It just seems like, a temporary. It seems like it was meant to be temporary, whatever is going on with him.
Okay, but considering I know
The
there's
goal
still
had been to incapacitate him.
Yeah.
Considering I know there's
Yeah.
still a beholder around, and we've also got some questions. You'll see as I put the hammer down and I'm like helping patch him up. There's also a little glow that comes off of the hammer as I am going to cast Lesser Restoration.
Okay.
And also ask, you have your manifesto on you?
Yeah. He pulls the book out of his. It's a book. It's out of his pocket. Yeah.
Do you know anyone else down here who has one of those?
Not that I know of, but there's probably a dozen or two worth of prisoners. Maybe one of them has one.
All right, there's at least one more that I found you because I was looking for this, but there's another one around here somewhere, so the work ain't done just yet. Come on, I'm gonna help him stand up at the very least.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I mean, my work ain't done, yours is, and I'm gonna call over
Michelle. Yes, I will see to him. I have some abilities with regards to healing, so I will. I'll handle this. You keep moving. I wouldn't. You're going to run into more people in cells. That was probably our mistake, was stopping. Whatever's going on here needs to be dealt with quickly, I would imagine.
What is going on here?
I don't know. Dangerous.
I mean, besides there being a beholder.
No. I don't know. The only way to know is to go find out, I suppose.
Well, the good news is upstairs is not taken care of, but in a better state at the very least. So you can get on upstairs and find some place that you can rest at least a little bit.
Yes, I'm going to. Yeah, give us a bit. We'll be here for just a few more minutes, and then we'll start trying to find other people.
I'm gonna look at everybody else and go, well, we've made a lot of noise here, so I don't know if it's worth being stealthy. Do you want to take a minute or two and keep going?
Yeah, I think I could. We could kind of use it. We've gone. This has been a lot. Maybe we should rest. Can we rest?
Well, we literally just got told we can't.
No, if you want to, you absolutely can. I mean,
we need to at least take a few minutes and get patched up.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can take a.
If you'd like to pause and get some healing going on, let me just roll some dice.
Dice.
Well, before I do this, I want to make sure you guys are pausing. Tell me how long.
Well, we can't pause. I mean,
we can't do a long rest.
No, we can't do a long rest.
Yeah.
I'd love for us to get a short rest, but
you want to take a short rest?
If we can.
Okay. Is that everybody on board with that?
Yeah, I don't want to be the decision maker. If everybody's cool with it, then that would be great. But I am also fine to just, if this is one of those things where it's just we got to run the gauntlet, I'm fine to run the gauntlet.
I mean, I'm just concerned because we literally got told that the reason that things went bad was because they stopped. So that's
Yeah.
my concern. But I also really need a long rest. Like it sucks to have to go straight back into another combat.
You know what? Let's make
I
this
mean,
easy.
it's not
Let's make this a
gonna.
little easier since you guys are struggling with this decision. Above board, there is no more combat in this map.
Okay.
I mean, I think at that, because no, we shouldn't take a lot of time. I think we take a few minutes and like roll a few hit, above board,
Heal
roll a
up.
few hit die, do some healing. But yeah, knowing that there is shit and fans happening, and
Yeah, there's stuff going on elsewhere that will continue to progress if you pause, but yeah, down here, you're probably fine.
yeah, at the very least, I want to figure out how many more prisoners are down here that are in any kind of imminent danger. So,
Oh yeah, because I've been able to see one for a while. There's somebody who's like literally within view of me.
All right, do you guys want to take your short rest real quick?
yeah, you want to do like a short rest and then do a
Yeah.
quick.
I would love to.
All right. Let me look at my numbers here. Okay.
Yeah, I only mentioned the short rest just because we took a bunch of hits and I am low on healing. So
We're running a little bit long, but you guys are pretty close to the end of this particular encounter.
yeah, let me.
And we are going to be off for almost a month again, so.
Yeah.
And that was a problem from the last time. I probably should have done some healing and gotten some HP back, but we rolled right into this, and then I was a little low, and so I almost died. So okay, there we go. Why didn't it give me my health? Give me my health. Come on.
It didn't give me mine either. I had to manually.
Give me my health.
It sometimes does it for me, and it sometimes
Right.
does not. So there we go. It did the thing. Okay.
Cool.
I guess, yeah. I guess the only other thing I would, while we're patching each other up and everything, do we want to leave the book with Michelle and Johnny if they're gonna stay here, or do we want to continue to take it with us?
I would not like to have it continue with us because there's a chance of it. Like, I did not properly account for the fact that it would come with me when I did that attack,
Yeah.
and I would like to not have it do that again. I have another spell slot to get it out of here, but if we can leave it with them while we wrap this up, that'd be great.
I mean, as much as that was kind of awesome to witness, I can understand that being a whoopsie. Yeah, the two of you mind just keeping an eye on this and staying here while we make sure that everything else is cleared out, and then we'll come back and we can all go upstairs.
These heavily injured people just look up and go, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we will leave the book with them.
Okay. So yeah, I'll dispel my floating disc.
That's fair.
Get out of here, disky.
Yeah. And I mean heavily injured people, but now slightly more healed, and I trust the two of them to be fairly I trust Johnny to be deadly. Now that he is awake and no longer lesser restorized and able to defend himself. I trust him.
Yeah.
So all right. Yeah. Let's keep going. I guess go for this person up here that you just saw, Esqua.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one thing you'll notice as you start to pass by these cells is that everybody appears to be unconscious. either laying in a bed or sloped, not sloped, leaned against one of the walls.
Well, I'm a little familiar with this.
And you can clearly see that all of them, if you get it close enough, you can clearly see with your passive perceptions that their eyes are moving underneath their closed eyelids.
Are
They're
they
all
all
dreaming.
dreaming?
Do we see where are the cell doors open, or we see where there are keys?
No, they're
or...
closed. They're closed and they are locked.
All right. Do we see where there are keys or where they would normally be hanging, or
in this room? No.
I'm gonna cautiously make my way through.
Okay.
The rest,
Yeah.
like just kind of peeking through. Like,
I mean, Snonky can get us wherever we need to go.
or getting an
True.
idea of how many prisoners there are also in here.
Yeah. And you can also see the thing to the north, I'm assuming, when you moved.
Yes, I could see
into
that.
room.
Oh, the thing to the north. Yeah.
He's asleep. He or she is asleep.
Yeah, there's just so I'm like kind of like I'm very not necessarily stealthily, but quietly and slowly moving through here. And it's like as soon as I come here and I see it, I step back and I'm like, I found it.
At the moment you step forward, it is asleep. You know what? What's your passive perception again?
My passive perception is just the 14.
14.
Mine's
That's
an
enough.
18, if that helps.
Well, you weren't in sightline to this.
That's true.
You do spot as you start to step back, the eye opens up.
Huh.
But that's all. And you hear a voice going, who's there?
It's not the voice I was expecting to hear from a beholder.
In the telepathic bond, what voice were you expecting?
I don't know. They're intimidating. Right, this is all telepathically. They're intimidating looking. It should have been like gruffer or deeper or something. Should we answer it?
I have no idea. Depends. Do we want to talk with it, or do we want to hope that they didn't see us and to go back to sleep?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Like I've got my arm out because I you're coming up behind me, so I've got my arm out.
Are you here to save us?
Insight check. Does that sound honest?
Make an insight check.
27.
Absolutely. In fact, there's a little bit of fear undercurrent.
I'm gonna do the Scooby-Doo. My nose comes out first.
Fair enough. You hear from the beholder to the north. Oh my god, hi!
Oh, my aunt is here. Oh god.
Right.
All right.
Hello?
You're not with the princesses or the queen?
I'm not with the former queen.
There's a new queen?
Yeah, and she's good. She wouldn't want you to be trapped down here.
Sim?
Yes.
Is this where I'm sensing? Well, it would have turned off by now because it's been more than an hour.
It would have.
This is the direction the other
Yes,
manifesto.
it is
was.
100% the direction the other manifesto was coming from.
Okay, so Essequa says she wouldn't want you trapped down here, and I'm gonna call out. It's gonna be a line from the manifesto. It's gonna be freedom might be all in the mind, but it's something that we should all strive to be a physical manifestation for everybody.
It's not going to be from the same part of the book,
That's
but
okay.
you will get a response back. And truth is the only way to fight true evil.
I'm gonna look at Essequa and be like, "This is the other this is where the other manifesto is, and I'm gonna come walking on out and say, "So, you're a devotee of the God in the Heart?
Yeah.
Well, it's good to meet you. Yes, then we are here to rescue you and everybody else here."
That's so great. I'm so happy. I just want to get out of here. Hi, I'm Jackie.
Fairlos, and I will let the other two introduce themselves.
Essequa.
Riv.
Furlos, Essequa, and Riv.
Oh wait,
Furlos,
should we
Essequa,
be giving
and Riv.
our other names?
Furlos, Essequa, and Riv. Furlos, Essequa, and Riv. Okay. Sorry, it's just good to remember people's names is to say it over and over again. I'm so happy. I'm gonna get out of here finally. I don't have to keep putting people into the rocks.
That we'd appreciate that. We're hoping to get them out of the rocks too. So I'm gonna kind of look around. Is there anything? Are they in like a what is holding them here?
It does
Is
not,
there anything?
physically, it does not look like there is anything holding them in place.
Okay.
However, if I'm going to move the token out of the way just briefly so you can kind of see what they're sitting on. There
Would
is
you mind turning off the
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 dynamic
follow-
lighting.
yeah,
I
dynamic
can do that
lighting,
now.
yeah.
Now that we're done with combat, absolutely. Sorry. Yeah, there we go. Sorry.
Get out of here, dynamic lighting. You're cool, but we need to
Whoa.
see stuff. Wow.
Right. So you can see the throne covered in skulls,
Okay.
surrounded by glowing sort of torch light looking
Orbies?
things, orbs.
Okay.
So, first you're gonna have to figure out a way to break the spell that binds me here.
What can I make an arcana check? I would like to, so yeah,
Absolutely do.
before I walk into this room, I would like to make an arcana check.
Absolutely. What are you checking for specifically?
First I'm checking for any magical auras that might do anything to me when I walk into the room. And secondly, I kind of want to get an idea of the spell that is holding
Okay.
Jackie here.
Yeah, go ahead and make the roll.
It's an 11. Why are all of my skill checks so bad today?
Hard to tell.
Yeah, cool, great,
Um,
awesome. But yeah, what can you tell us something about the spell that's keeping you there?
I don't know. It was cast by the old Empress lady.
Mhm.
The problem, I don't understand if you got rid of her, why it would still be up. And
Well,
with that, we're going to end our session.
okay.
Oh, okay.
You can chew on the implications of that line.
I know, right? I
Well,
will say, Sim, I love it. I love that you subvert expectations all the time, always.
I've got actually an idea of why that is, but I will save that for when we return. So,
Mhm. Interesting.
yeah.
But let's get to our outro here. Hold on, we have a document. Let me load it up.
Yes.
We do have a document. We love a document.
Right. Thank you to our moderators. I pronounced that strangely. Thank you to our moderators, Billith and Strike Redkite. Thank you to the audience for being here for the whole thing. That was a really long episode. Apologies. And thank you to the cast as well. Anyone wants to plug anything? Now's the time. Lauren, you're first.
Hi, I'm Lauren Urban. Here you can find all the stuff I'm doing at my website at the front page, lauren-urban.com. The main thing as far as TTRPGs go, on Fridays, I'm on a stream called Shadows Over Baldur's Gate, where also on, for the next couple of weeks, we are going to be not dark, but we're not doing our regular games. Actually, this Friday at 5:30, I'm going to be the DM for a one-shot in the Shadows Over Baldur's Gate universe, as we've been calling it. So you should come on by and see, because it will be a canon one-shot. Let's just say take a look. It's going to be in a book. But that's about it.
Yay!
Come on by,
Yay!
see the ridiculousness that's going to be in my one-shot, and then the next couple weeks, and then we will be back. We're going to there will be a couple weeks in where we will have episodes. They'll just be like one shots and stuff, and then we'll be back for our regular scheduled uh thing, which is we just found out that my character is probably dominated by Tiamat at the moment. So things are wild.
Nice.
Things are wild. Yeah. And that's me.
I am Jen Kretschmer. You can find me on the interwebs as dreamwisp.bisky.social, dreamwisp or dreamwisp Jen, depending on what platform you are hanging out on. And that's it. Yeah, fun and exciting stuff to be announced when it's ready to be announced.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I of course am Latia Jaquise. You can find me everywhere at Latia Jaquise, except for the places where you can't. Next Monday, I am playing in a charity one shot on twitch.tv/Just the Humans stream. We are raising money for the ACLU because the world is on fire, and there are many wonderful organizations out there that need our help. Please come donate to make us do weird things and also to raise money for the ACLU. So that's going to be twitch.tv/Just the Human. It is at 5 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
Next Monday, February 9th.
And I forgot to say thank you to Billith for producing this episode. Thank you. And I don't have anything right now, but I really hope and I will have something to promote by the next time we have the show going. In the meantime, try not to die. And
We didn't.
Yeah. I was really worried. Like when you bumped in, I was so worried. I was so excited. They do so much damage, but they needed to hit you. And I was like, but try not to die. And we will see you. When's our we're going to do not next week, but the week after we are doing a bonus action. So
yeah. With a special guest, maybe. Ooh.